Yo, we back with episode 9 of Buckets and Box Offices. I'm LeVar, and I'm here joined by,
What's going on? It's Gabriel.
Yo, it's Randall.
and again, we are the hosts of B and BO. This
Yes,
is going to be
sir.
another NBA-centric episode. We are in round 2 of the NBA playoffs. It's been
Indeed.
about 2 weeks since the last episode. So since then, round 1 has
Mhm.
concluded, and round 2 is about to conclude. And I guess on Sunday, I'm pretty sure by Sunday, round 2 will conclude. So we're going to talk about the eliminated playoff teams from round 1 first, then move on to the round 2 eliminations. Sacramento.
Damn.
Sacramento versus Golden State. Went to 7 games. How y'all
Damn.
feeling? How y'all feeling?
Exceeded expectations, I will definitely say.
Quite possibly the best playoff series so far.
From a young team to push the Warriors to Game 7,
The reigning champ Warriors, might we add.
push them all the way to Game 7, where most people expected it to be over in like 5.
As most of us would have some pretty foul shit to say about Sabonis and the extreme collapse of the Kings in this series, I do have to say their future is looking real nice.
Mm-hmm.
This is looking like a real team, like coming into the season for like a couple years to come now.
All
They
this
can make
youth.
some serious additions.
All this youth. It's all they need is that true like veteran presence.
Hmm.
Because I think that's one of the things that it's not their fault, but I think that's one of the contributing factors because they're young. They don't have that grit attitude yet to keep like push through. You know what I mean? Like that's something you develop over time, and if they do develop that over time, the Kings can become a genuine problem in the West with the way they're looking right now.
They got Harrison Barnes, though, as a fact.
Yo,
Yeah, the guy traded mid game, right? Yeah, facts. Anyways,
the one that dropped 4 points in the do or die game.
yeah, facts.
Yeah.
Like,
This season
That
good.
boy Iguodala is doing more for the Warriors in terms of their presence than Harrison Barnes, and he doesn't play.
And he's 39.
He's clapping like Udonis Haslam.
Udonis Haslam
He's a
doing more than
goddamn
him.
rocket chair.
Yeah,
Yeah, Coach of the Year. Both of them made All NBA.
unanimous
De'Aaron
coach of the
Fox
year.
and Sabonis.
As they should.
Was he?
Yep.
Damn.
Mhm.
Congrats to him.
Yeah, he
Black
was.
Man's League.
But yeah,
Anyways,
they're looking really promising. Not there's really not much criticism you can have about the Kings. I mean the only criticism,
but
like,
it's
is
not
that,
like
yeah,
it's not like
bad.
destructive. It's
Yeah,
just like criticism to help them
it's like they
fix.
could actually pick up just some things.
Yeah.
That presence, I don't really know where you can get that from at this point, to be honest. But if they can get somebody that can really just put some more grit and just like composure into the locker room there, it'd be nice. And Sabonis, um, work on your fucking defense, I guess. I mean that's pretty much it.
Yeah,
Just don't be a
I
bitch.
feel like the one thing I felt like the killed the Kings was genuinely their transition defense. They just a lot of the times on that court, once that rebound went up, man, a lot of them just didn't even go half court before the entire Warriors squad was already up court already. I just felt like that's the flag. They need true pure defenders. That could be a true addition. They could have a defender that can actually like maybe
That's the thing. Like they need somebody paired up with Davion because it can't
yes,
just be Davion.
yes. That's a better way to put it than what I was saying.
Harrison Barnes was supposed to be that, though. Like, that's what
He was,
sucks.
but
Keyword
Collapse.
keyword fragment in that sentence
this
was.
is what happens when you get traded from the Warriors. Because if you saw on the Warriors, he would have that gas tank that I was.
This is
telling
what
you about.
happens when you get traded mid game.
The facts. These gas tanks that the Warriors have are some
Crazy.
grade A. And I told y'all niggas. I told y'all. I didn't want to say I told y'all, but I did. I remember that there was thoughts about the fact that Curry and Clay and them just didn't have any more gas left in them, that the pacing of the Kings was too much. And look at what happened. The monumental collapse of the
He said it.
Sacramento Kings. But I'm going to keep it at that. This is why we can't count them out just yet. And like,
Excuse me.
and I'm just going to take a brief moment about it since we're already on the topic of the Warriors and the Kings anyways. Game 6 is tonight. Again, this is yet again the same exact scenario, except it might be flipped around in this instance.
Yeah,
They
but
play
I mean-
away now for Game 6.
Yeah.
If they win this road game,
LeBron.
they're winning this series. I swear to
It's
God.
the
That
Kings.
Corgi
It's
is
the
about to
Kings.
be right. That Corgi's about to be right.
It's the king. It's the difference
Will they,
between
though?
king.
Will
It's the
they?
difference between kings and the king. There's a difference. Put respect on his name. Thank you.
I'm just saying. I don't doubt that the Warriors can win a home game in Game 7. It's a matter of the fact that if they can win a monumental road game,
If AD healthy,
basic elimination. If AD healthy, we didn't even know if he was gonna play today. He's probable. He's not even absolutely.
if
clear.
AD healthy, it's over.
He's probable. He's not gonna be healthy. Kevon Looney's gonna hit him once with his pinky finger in his temple, and the concussion's gonna come back. The CTE gonna start acting up.
That's crazy.
Wiggins not healthy either.
Oh yeah, absolutely
By the way,
not.
he got a rib injury or something.
But they don't know if he's out yet either. He could very well still choose to play with that shit.
Are they in LA or are they in Golden
LA.
State?
They're in LA.
This is the road game.
Okay.
He could very well have a Justin Herbert type game playing with.
Because this could be the scenario if they. We'll save that for later. Okay.
All right.
We'll save that for when we discuss that game at a time.
But yeah, so
But back to
one eliminated team down.
Yeah.
Let's go on to.
Wait,
I'm sad.
hold up. We
What?
ain't even mentioned
Hold up.
that nigga's 50-point game yet.
Who?
Curry.
Oh my
In
god.
Game 7.
Oh, that is true. Yeah, the absolute masterclass.
Yes.
All that to take down the youth is crazy, but it is what it is.
It don't matter, Mo.
Yeah, that's
It don't matter.
All that to take down who? Fox and Sabonis. That's crazy, but it is what it is.
All the conversations about Curry not showing up when the lights are bright. There you go.
I never understood that
No,
argument. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I could never fathom why people say
Like,
Curry's
when I think of Curry and clutch, you know what I'm thinking of? Golden State versus OKC when they literally shot back-to-back half-court shots, sending it into overtime. If that's not clutch, bro, I don't know what the fuck is clutch. If that Curry is not clutch, I genuinely don't know.
This is the recency bias talking. That everyone remembers the lowlights from that fucking Toronto.
Everyone remembers Kawhi beating Curry. Everybody remembers when Curry was injured, but they don't remember 2016 and 2018 Curry. Like, they don't remember that.
They don't. We don't talk about the unanimous MVP season.
Nobody wants to talk about that.
Somehow.
But they want to talk about 2020 season, the 2021 season, but they don't want to talk about the highs. But it is what it is.
They don't want to talk about that bounce back in the 2022 season. He told y'all niggas that, like, wait, come see us next season. Well, but now look. But anyways, we're gonna talk more about the Warriors in a bit
later.
But let's
Memphis.
transition to, unfortunately, the one team that I kind of didn't want to see go out this soon. But y'all niggas was right. I'll give credit where credit was due. I took my I told you so. Now y'all can take yours. You know what? You were right. You were right. I just didn't.
What Polo G said, got the stick of the club like John.
Nah, I'm not gonna lie though. No one could have imagined the absolute poopy diaper game that I saw in Game 6.
That was the best.
That was just bad. Like,
I
what do I have to say about that?
I don't respect him.
That's just bad.
I don't respect him. He got to drop 40 on me to do something. I don't care.
This nigga said that, and LeBron had a 20-point, 20-rebound game, and then he got eliminated by 40.
He wanted 40. He combined for 40 by himself. Ni hao. Ni hao. I was so happy seeing the fall of Dylan Brooks because I don't care if you talk shit, bro. But Dylan Brooks does not have the stats to be chatting like that, bro. I'm sorry. He cannot talk like he's talking like he's the leader of the Grizzlies, bro. He's like,
I'm not gonna lie, bro. Something like I wanted to defend him because I was like, you know what? Maybe he really could be that Draymond. But then I remembered, right? Remember when Draymond went on his podcast and started saying like the dynasty doesn't start with you, it ends with you. I mean,
bro,
he said the start of this franchise starts when you're gone, and I was like, damn.
Nah, because
he was right. He was
absolutely.
Y'all are letting this idiot talk, and look what happened. Draymond said it. You let him talk. This is what happened.
The real OG idiot had to go and say something, and he was right.
Like,
bro, his value is not just in intangibles. It's about like knowledge of the game. I'm talking about Draymond.
Yeah.
Dylan Brooks just a fucking
like
hack.
Draymond could check
Get
because
them out.
Draymond has the intelligence to literally back up what he says and cause you to mess up because he has that mental game.
And
He can get in your head like
he got
that.
a trophy case. He
Yeah.
got a trophy
Multiple.
case.
Let's put respect on it.
Oh no,
Multiple.
I'm not saying DPOY in general. I'm saying look at the entire trophy
Oh
case.
yeah, literally,
Four
like
rings.
all those trophies he got, DPOY, championships, the ring, like bro, he got it, and he could talk. And
Oh,
Dylan
yeah.
Brooks thinking he could talk like that is crazy.
Bro got one playoff appearance.
One.
What you got? You got two.
Oh, excuse me.
Oh, does he really?
You got two. I'll give him
Excuse
credit.
me.
I'll give him
Excuse
credit.
me. Bounce back to back as well. Excuse me.
But do y'all see this as a fail? A failure of a season for Memphis?
For Memphis, I mean.
Oh, for Memphis specifically?
In the long term, no. But as of right now,
they know where they went wrong. They know where it's the problem.
It was a really bad way to end the season. But I mean, the fact that because let's think about it this way. John Morant was out for a considerable amount of games this season.
And that's not including everything that was happening with John Morant outside the court as well.
Not to mention the shenanigans off the court happened like a week or two before the end of the season, and they were still able to keep that second place stature.
Mm-hmm.
And even with all the struggles that they had, John Morant damn near injuring his entire fucking hand because he thought that he was Superman.
Rey Mysterio or some shit.
Dylan Brooks just choosing to not show up on a night-to-night basis. We love the consistency and just the overall downfall of that team if it wasn't them being home. The fact that they still took that Lakers team to 6, it's not the worst. Like, it's not the worst when you think about how bad they ended that season. So, again, just like the Kings, except for the fact that they're not all entirely young. We got some, real, old-ass niggas on that team. Like, they still have promise as well. This is still a contending West team to me.
The Grizzlies?
Mm-hmm.
I just feel like they need those pieces. Like,
but
all jokes aside,
at the same time, too, like Steven Adams and Brandon Clark, I mean, both of their starting and backup centers were gone for a large amount. They couldn't even have them for playoffs. They trusted Xavier Tillman to fill that role. Yeah. So, even with all that, they didn't end the absolute worst that it could have been. They come back next season. So, and even if they don't come back, even if they don't come back that great, they can obviously pick some shit up in the trade deadline. They could pick something up in the offseason. So, again, yeah, this is still a contending team to me. This isn't a complete failure for the Grizzlies, in my opinion.
Just get rid of Dylan, bro. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, they already are. They're working on it. They should
under any circumstances.
I never heard that about
bro, because the thing is, Dylan, bro, I went back to look at this man's stats. Because I was like, maybe I'm bugging. I was like, because I don't know the man's game.
No.
His stats got worse and his shit talking grew. That doesn't make sense to me. How do you get worse and you still shit talk? And you know what's crazy? He averaged more points playing less last year than playing a full season this year.
Yeah, that's kind of bad. That's kind of bad.
In a contract year, too. Niggas a free agent, man.
You know what they said? Ni hao. Bye-bye.
Jesus Christ.
Wandong Sharks calling you home, buddy.
I feel like Memphis is going to go into contention if Jaren Jackson makes another leap. Like, he's already Defensive Player of the Year, and that's great.
But he could definitely still elevate, which is scary.
He needs to stay on the goddamn court and stop fouling. That's what he needs. Because he could easily be...
He gets into foul trouble mad easily.
24-point per game scorer.
I mean, but, what do you expect from somebody that's literally trying to be a my career player and get, 10 blocks a game? You're bound to get a fucking tic-tac foul.
And then when you have someone trying to be...
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
I feel like with the Grizzlies, they genuinely do have, the foundation there. Like, they have Ja, when he's not fucking up. When he don't...
Bay stepped out of his shell this
literally. He stepped up when Dylan Brooks couldn't. Anyways... Ja, when he don't got a club in a stick, he chilling, he knows what he's doing. Steven Adams, I don't understand why people don't talk about him. Steven Adams is a solid center.
When he's here, he puts up.
He's a solid center when he's active alongside Jackson and everyone. They have the foundation. I just feel like they have to build up their confidence. Because I feel like everyone is acknowledging, the Grizzlies have that potential. But when you watch the Grizzlies, it feels like something's holding them back.
Dylan Brooks.
Yeah, he's gone. We don't need to talk about him no more. He gone where he going. Once they acknowledge themselves, like you said with Jackson, once everyone acknowledges that leap, like Bane did, he took that leap when they needed. Once everyone makes that step up, the Grizzlies will be a problem of a team to handle because they have the tools. They just need the confidence to use the tools that they have.
Mm-hmm. But that's another pack in the mail, unfortunately. But
New op pack in the air. That's gas wood.
Yep. That's tough.
Dylan Brooks to be right now if he didn't gas him up. Like that's all I'm saying.
Still be alive right now if he didn't gas him up.
That's what I'm saying.
He was saying like we run up the chimney for the smoke. What is he saying? First round, dude. That's just crazy.
Yeah.
It's Braun and AD, so it's alright. But God damn.
Braun and AD. What that mean? I don't know. I guess I don't know.
That's tough. Well, anyways,
onto the Suns.
And now onto the
okay. So round two.
Onto the second round matchups, and the first team we can start off with is who motherfucking thought the first team out, the Phoenix Buns.
CP ass, KD ass. I love it. My KD and
hold on. CP was CP 3 months until the retirement home. Oh no!
Oh my KD slander can continue. Oh my God! Everyone said, "Oh, Phoenix up, KD, Devin Booker is over." Who the fuck said?
Okay, but okay. You know, we can continue the disrespect, but let's actually let's get realistic for just a second. I really thought after watching Devin Booker and KD, I'm gonna be really real here, double penetrate that Nuggets team. That was very scary for a bit. I'm not gonna lie.
You can't say that. You can't say that.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. We can fix it.
There's two of them. What are we gonna do?
Jokic actually having to cry on the bench. There's only two of them.
There's only two players left in the rec lobby. The rest lagged out. Like you don't got nothing to worry about.
They got 3 AIs and 2 99 overalls, level 40 in the season. Like what were they doing? And then they did what they had to do. The Nuggets,
solid ass team, bro.
That is a problem.
I don't understand what they did over there up in those mountains, bro, in Denver, but that team they got over there, that team is solid.
I'm not gonna lie, if the Nuggets win the chip, or even if they don't win the chip, if they make it to the actual finals,
if they make a finals appearance,
we may have to talk about Mike Malone being on the same level of Eric Spoelstra as in being able to develop niggas, because KCP
and in terms of
20-something points,
and in terms of consistency as well.
Game, like everybody on that court, whether it shows in the stats or not, has been stepping up that entire series.
Literally, and it's Malone's coaching that has led to this consistency of Nuggets success, which is crazy.
If it wasn't for the Jokic being injured in the last string of the season and Giannis just like pulling through and getting the best record in the NBA, the Nuggets would have kept it. And
100%, I agree.
It 100% shows.
The slander is crazy.
Bruce Brown has developed after leaving the Nets. Michael Porter Jr. is finally showing up in the way that he should be. KCP, and then
shout out KCP. Like that's the one thing I want to say. KCP really showing up. Like he's showing that his contract is worth. Like he
still got the ankle.
He not no journeyman right now. He's showing he belongs. He not on a journeyman's journey no more. He balling. Good for him.
And then the starters, bro. The starters. Aaron Gordon.
Eric Gordon surprised the fuck out of me. Like
KD all series.
And oh my God, Jokic and Jamal Murray. That is
Jokic cooking Ayton is the best part of the series. I swear to God, best part of the series.
That is a 1-2 combo that no one wants to talk about.
Bro, game one. Jokic literally did nothing but post up Ayton to the mid range, bro. All game one. He said, y'all are not switching, easy mid range, and he shoots it.
He's absolutely
bro. This is a pick over Doncic, bro. Like that is crazy to me that Ayton is like this, bro.
It's not just Luka. He was picked
that
over
entire
a lot.
class, bro. Like, and he was number one, and he's getting cooked like this with KD on his team and CP3. All right, bro.
Can I just say, because this
And book, like,
yes, and this report came out today that apparently in the offseason, the Suns management and that entire just like organization is helping Ayton to quote unquote get better at basketball. Are you kidding? They're working to help him become a better basketball player. The number one overall pick. I'm not dragging it. I'm absolutely serious.
Wait, where? I saw that they was gonna trade him.
Sideline sources.
Where was that?
He's sideline sources. Per an actual source, he was discussing with the GM to discuss ways to be a quote better basketball player. Are you kidding me?
What?
The number one overall pick is
Okay.
working on becoming a better basketball player?
I saw the third slide to this where they were aggressively shopping DeAndre Ayton. I was reading that shit. I was like, yo, DeAndre Ayton has zero trade value. Zero.
A bag of chips.
Zero.
A bag of chips.
Like, the Suns just traded with Brooklyn and they wanted Michael Bridges over him. Like, come on, bro.
Like, that would help.
Yeah.
They got rid of Mikal Bridges right when he was about to become a demon.
Jesus.
You hate to see it. You hate to see it. You hate to see it.
Jesus Christ.
I don't love you like that.
Yeah, bro.
That's tough.
And Cam Johnson. That's crazy.
Cam Johnson too. He's been stepping out, but we talked about that pack a couple weeks ago. That's fine. But the Suns, Devin Booker, he deserves an apology, not from me.
Who?
Because no. I'm not gonna do that with him.
I am.
I told people when he's on the fucking court, he's the best shooting guard in the NBA. It's not. It's not a debate. It's not a debate. It is not a debate. You can't name me somebody better than him. Nope. I'm not hearing it. Not James Harden. He don't count. He's a point guard to me.
Nope. Stop it. Nope.
Absolutely not.
Nope. Never in a million years am I ever gonna look at someone and have a conversation and tell them, yeah, yo, I'm taking Devin over James Harden, bro. I'm never. Prime example. Get on.
That's crazy.
This Boston.
We'll get into that. Yo, you're
see what happened last night? We can talk about last night.
We'll get into that later.
We can talk about last night in a little bit, but I'm not gonna listen.
Devin Booker is getting dropped by Kendall for. I don't want to hear it.
Nah, bro. I'm just saying. That is the best shooter in the NBA. Oh God.
Top five. I'll agree. Top five. I'll say top five.
Top one, not two.
Top five in the
NBA. I'll say top five. I will not say number one.
Oh, you're crazy.
I will not say number one.
We can look at the damn stat sheet. That is a top one.
He's reading the stats in Cancun right now, bro. That's all I need to know, bro.
But it's not his fault. You can't say it's his fault. He did literally everything he could. Literally everything he could.
The Mexican is over, bro. Top five is crazy.
That is still a top two Mexican in sports behind Canelo. Don't want to hear it.
Wow.
Nigga said beyond Canelo, bro. He's the best Mexican in sports, period. I'm sorry.
It's Canelo. No. Stop it. Stop it.
The Suns pack. I'm not gonna lie.
Nah, wait, whoa. Third Mexican, Rey Mysterio. Excuse me.
But he's gone now.
Excuse me.
Come on, bro.
Excuse me.
Come on now.
Put respect on
in terms
this.
of legacy,
619.
I understand, but
619. Come on.
It's over. Anyways, the Suns pack. It was fun.
Gone.
It was fun while it lasted.
It was a fun 2 weeks.
Suns fans, y'all tight. I'm sorry. It is what it is.
Suns fans had a nice 2 weeks of fun with KD.
Hey man, I tried to tell you about the Serbian Slav. Nigga has something for KD, man.
KD, Devin Booker don't matter. I still shoot mid-range and I still score. It don't matter.
It's just two of them.
Nuggets, I don't know what else to say. It's Siberian Bear stronger than KD. He's soft like cupcake.
soft like a baby shit. Soft like baby shit.
He's soft like baby's bottom. He has nothing extraordinary. Like, bro, Jokic cooked, bro. He's showing why he's consistently in the damn MVP conversation. His consistency in the NBA is unbelievable these past couple of years.
They fucked up giving Joel Embiid that MVP trophy.
I don't think so. In terms of this year, I would say it was either this year or last year. Embiid showed that he deserved it. Last year's numbers showed it, and this year, I was happy he got it this year.
But now the NBA has to reap what it sowed because now Jokic is tight. Jokic is upset. He is very much upset.
I don't even think he gave a fuck about the MVP, to be honest.
Oh, no, you can tell by the way he's playing. His worst playoff performance so far was a 28-point triple-double. No, not the 28-point. Not the 28-point because he shot like really – actually, no, he shot bad in that one, wasn't it? It was like 20-something%?
Still a 28 triple-double.
That's a 28-point triple-double. Like, that's his worst game? That's a problem. That's a problem. That is a problem. It might be trophy season, but we can talk about it. We'll talk about it later.
Nah, he was talking about the percentages, bro. I don't give a fuck what he's shooting. A 28 triple-double is your worst night, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, percentage, that's what makes it bad. But other than that, 28-point triple-double.
No, that's some my career shit, bro. That's some my career shit. You talking about them having my career moments, bro. This is a my career statement right there. Yeah, my worst game was 28 triple-double. I could have done more, but...
Like, I'm watching these games, and Jokic is literally moving faster than usual. Like, he's actually running.
Nah, the thing that I love the most about the Suns, bro, was Ayton making Jokic look fast. That was my favorite part. Ayton slow ass, bro. I got tight looking him transition, bro.
You know what I love more than just watching him transition? Not watching him transition at all. The motherfucker stays there. The hands on his knees like a hoe.
Hand on your knees. Hand on your knee.
Oh, yeah. I seen that.
Like, he's not even going up for rebounds. He's literally letting Jokic stat pad.
Stat pad, yeah.
Literally.
Like, and we can't even blame Jokic for it. There's nobody down there to get the rebounds. It's just his at that point. It's free. It's free real estate down there. It's his.
Bro, Jokic practices by boxing out polar bears, bro. Nobody understands this. That paint is his.
That man is so dominant it can't even jump over a credit card, man. That shit is insane, bro.
The white man is dangerous.
Anyways, that caps that season. Y'all couldn't even see it. Fuck that shit.
Tough. KD, though, man. Sorry ass. Bye-bye.
We have to start a dialogue about Kevin Durant, bro. Or should I say Kevin Durant?
Oh, shit.
The nigga sucks.
Yeah.
Nigga sucks at the sport of basketball, bro. Nigga's damn near 40, doesn't even have a family. Nigga, yeah, like, bro. Come on now.
I was one of them ones that was kind of a little skeptical. Cause why Phoenix?
Yeah,
that's one of them trades where it's like, you're playing my league for the first time, right? And 2K, and like
they ask you where you want to go.
You're doing it because your friend asked you to. So now you're making trades that you think looks good on paper, but you have no idea what you're doing and what that's going to do to the overall team, and it becomes a generational stinker. That is what this trade was.
Because I wanted to ask y'all this because none of us on a couple episodes ago, none of us picked Phoenix to go to the finals.
Nope.
And I forgot to follow it up. So I was wondering, like, why y'all thought that Phoenix didn't even have a chance.
It wasn't even the fact that for me, it wasn't even the fact that it mattered that Phoenix wasn't strong enough. Like, they definitely on paper had the weapons, but it was one, Chem, and two, the fact that every other top team in the West is looking scarier than that. Like, they don't have what they have on paper, but look at how long these motherfuckers have been playing with each other. The Nuggets, they've had that team for a while. That core has already been there. The Grizzlies, well, they sold. The Warriors, it's the Warriors. They literally just won the fucking chip. I didn't count the Lakers in, but I mean, now they're somewhat of a problem. Clearly, obviously.
LeBron and AD.
But yeah, the Phoenix Suns is like the only top contending team that had like literally no experience with each other. KD just fucking got there. And
so what team could he have gone to that could have made you like, okay, this makes sense for KD?
Well, if the fucking
Memphis.
Something tells me that if he were to actually somehow get picked up by the Mavericks instead of Kyrie, that would have been more of a problem.
I don't know about that one.
I mean, clearly it wasn't much of a problem with a double guard.
Maybe
combo.
Portland, KD and Damian Lillard. That'd be a nice duo.
Yeah, but they were already too deep out of it. Actually, no, I'm
No,
lying.
they were still in the plane.
Yeah, they were still in there pretty much. They were fighting for everybody else.
I actually, looking at it, I actually think that. I don't think that's.
But that's another combo where it's almost like it's kind of just like the Suns.
No, I feel like it's gonna go back because like I feel like the thing that happened with situations like that, it's what happened in Dallas. Sure, your starting rotation is nice, but once you pluck them out, you have nothing.
And it's like it's the same thing with Portland. Basically, you're putting.
Yeah,
KD,
that's what I meant. Yeah.
You're putting KD
it's like who's gonna sub out for KD?
Guard, and it's not even just that. You're putting him on a team with an elite guard, but guess what? You got
who's gonna exactly. Is this guy still there? What's his name?
Nurkic.
Yeah.
He was
Nurkic.
Yeah. Season. He was on my fantasy team. Fuck him.
That boy's been paper mache bones for the last couple months.
Yusuf.
Fucking.
Yeah.
Well, no disrespecting my son Yusuf like that.
No, he's solid, but it's just like he's not playing. So
Nigga
the fuck.
sucks.
What was his injury? Was it like something insane?
I don't know.
I
Lamar.
don't give a shit.
Yeah, he doesn't even care. He didn't even care. He just thought he was injured and just took him out.
It says here. I looked it up. It says he suffered an intense left calf injury.
Yeah, it was something with the leg. I remember.
Yeah.
But yeah, that trade just didn't work out how they thought it would. Maybe it just needs a season to develop. So who cares? But yeah. But so we have options right now. We can either talk about yet again another series that's about to end, and possibly just actually no. You know what? Let's talk about the Warriors series. We're still in the West.
Yes. Let's do the Warriors.
This is deja vu.
Alternate days.
This is deja vu all over again. This is looking very last series-esque for the Warriors.
How?
Well, they were down, and they're going to come back and win the series.
But, I mean, they were down against a team they shouldn't have down against. Let's be honest here. All respect to the Kings, but...
Well, that was definitely Steve Kerr's fault. He didn't take this nigga Mike Brown seriously. Because let's be real, though. How you pop up on the scene, become unanimous MVP coach, and fucking you just take that team all the way. I'm not going to lie.
Good point.
Nobody would have seen that coming. Literally, I don't even think Kings fans saw this shit coming before this season.
Good point. But I feel like in terms of when you're saying they're in the same situation, I feel like it's hard. This current situation is worse than what they were before because they didn't have such obstacles. The obstacles are different because AD can never be as healthy as an apple. He's always as broken as a twig. It makes no sense.
And it is a 3-1 comeback.
The thing that's stopping the Lakers, the thing that's helping the Lakers, not stopping, they are reading this Warriors offense crazy. Like, they are not letting shit slide.
Anthony Davis. He's
doing what he can.
The only person that's probably playing better basketball than him right now is Jokic. And this nigga just dropped 50.
Better than Anthony Davis?
Yeah, Anthony Davis.
Yeah, I'll agree on that.
Yeah.
In terms of defense.
Okay. Yeah.
I'll agree on that.
No.
Because this nigga is...
I can't get a team off the top of my... I can't get a player off the top of my head right now, so I'll let that take it. I will let that take it.
D-Book, but he just got eliminated.
But not on the defensive end. I mean, it's hard to compete with a center on the defensive end, but yeah, I'll let you rock with that. You can have that. But yeah, I have no reason to count the reigning champions out right now. I'm telling you, if they win this road game tonight, we might have to say goodbye to the Lake Show. I won't be sad about it.
Yeah,
I'm just saying, we might have to say goodbye to the Lake Show.
Yeah, I think I picked the Warriors in 7. I forget what I picked.
Something tells me you're a fucking liar, but I'm a
King
James.
No, hold on.
King James. Don't care. Babyface assassin all you want. King James. I don't care. I will never count the king down. I'm sorry. I can't. I've done it in the past. Made my mistakes. I am never counting LeBron down again. I don't care if I sound like a Glazer. I don't care. Lakers in 6.
You're entitled to your opinion. You may be right at the end of the day, but I will also keep my opinion.
But that's hard. That's the
I think
point. It's like literally you can't count LeBron out and you can't count Curry out.
Yeah,
It's
so
it's
that's what I'm
literally
saying. I can't blame you for what the fuck you're saying.
it's
I can't.
literally like it's both of them have it and they both know what it takes to take the other down.
It's literally Patrick Mahomes versus Tom Brady here. I mean,
Literally.
it's like you don't know who to choose, but it's like however outcome.
No matter where you go, you're not wrong.
Yeah. It's like you could have seen it coming both ways.
Like it's like you could flip a coin, and if they were both on each side of the coin, you're never wrong.
Yeah,
it's
there's a reason for both. You flip it one way, it's like, oh yeah, obviously, blah blah blah. You flip it the other way, oh well,
yeah, it'll be like LeBron's IQ and defense, that you flip the coin, but also Curry's IQ, but his offense. It's like you can literally break it. You can literally break it down to like which way you want it. It's never, yeah. It's more like the Warriors. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm feeling like Klay Thompson is their biggest liability.
But hey,
I'm not gonna lie to you.
I had a feeling that someone was gonna say that.
I'm sorry, and I'm a Klay Thompson fan. That's my favorite Warrior. You can literally ask anybody. I will ever. People hated me. I said Klay over Curry back in the day. People hated me. I will forever respect and love Klay Thompson's game, but he's been selling these past few games.
But if there was a game 6 that they need him, it is
game 6. Klay needs to come out. I will take it back. What? Record this. This is recording. If game 6 Klay comes out, I take back what I said. If he doesn't, leave it the way it is.
If there was a game 6, it is today. And this is a special message for the nigga who thinks he could bag a bitch on Fordham Road. Jordan Poole! Figure it out. Figure it out.
Bro, I think Jordan Poole's gone, bro.
Because there's no way we're paying. I remember that vivid that video specifically. Him and fucking Andrew Wiggins in the locker room. We getting a bag. They're gonna take your bag back.
Bro, there's no way he's selling like this. And there's no way he's selling like this. He doesn't go into the locker room and remember how Draymond beat his ass, bro. Like, there's no way he won't remember that, bro.
That Draymond punch gave him CTE, bro.
That gave him CTE.
That Draymond stares at him like Elmo. Like just
literally, bro.
Just eyes him for like 5
He gives him that stare. Next time he sells, Poole's gonna be like, my fault, OG. My fault. My fault.
There's no way. There's no we really had to sit here and say, damn. Jordan Poole is like he's really becoming that next.
Yeah, they're saying he's next up, and now we're saying he's selling. Like,
I cannot believe that literally just a year ago it was an acceptable conversation to have that him and Maxey are looking like
the next up.
Next up. Fuck, I feel, but I'm sorry, Tyrese. I'm sorry.
Whoa.
There's no way. There's no way.
Whoa.
I'm saying sorry to Tyrese that I even put Jordan Poole in.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm apologizing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. No, yeah, but I never liked those putting Tyrese and Poole in the same conversation.
I tolerated it. I didn't like it, but I tolerated it because it was respect.
Because, Jordan Poole had his moments, yeah, but I never saw him as consistent as Tyrese. Tyrese was always consistent.
He was always more consistent, but the fact that Jordan Poole showed up like that in his first playoffs was insane to me.
But he's also in the Golden State system. It's really easy. I'm not going to say easy, because obviously being in the NBA to be successful, it is very hard. But when you're in the Warriors, his scoring is what allowed him to have easy success with the Warriors, because his scoring was something that you could pin drop in that offense, and that works. That was like a contributing thing too.
A fucking glove.
Literally, like he meshed so well, and I feel like comfortability could have gotten to him.
It's not even like he was putting up like decent enough stats to skate them by. No, he was taking over.
He was averaging like plus 15, wasn't he?
Plus, yes, like 15 plus with like decent all-around stats, but like he was legit taking over games in certain instances.
There was a baddie on the court.
Games where they really needed him to show up, he didn't just show up. He legit was embarrassing a top defense in the league.
Let me see. What has Jordan Poole been
now, though?
Yeah, I'm literally looking at I'm looking at his stats right now. 1 for 6 from 3 in the last game. Ay.
Bro, in his last couple games, he has like a combined 18 points.
Bro, from the last 3 games against the Lakers combined, he was 1 for 12 from 3.
Like, bro.
Combined. In the last 3 games alone. That's
0 for 10
crazy.
minutes, man.
That's crazy.
And you want to know why he only played 10 minutes? Kerr actually took his
He
ass out the
sucks.
fucking rotation. Like,
Yeah.
you know how bad you got to be to get a bag 1 year, and now you're not even in the rotation in the next.
I mean, hey, shit, he got the bag.
Just to blow it on Ice Spice, who's not even going to give him a second.
You thought I was feeling you? Ha!
That nigga on munch.
He bought her a Maybach.
Bro, that was wild.
Wait, you actually did?
I'm not even fucking lying to you. He bought her a fucking Maybach.
Oh my god. Jordan,
He bought her a $500,000 Maybach.
Jordan, she's from the Bronx, man.
She's from Fordham Road.
She said, "I know that you dirty." Bro, come on.
What did Cameron and May say? You could have bought her a pizza.
Yo, he could have bought her pizza.
Like,
You could have took her to Fordham and she would have thought that was Cancun, bro. Like, come on.
you could have taken her to the Woodbury Commons upstate. She would have thought she was in the
Half
fucking
a
Galleria, bro.
half a mil for a date is crazy.
Oh
bro.
my god! Like,
Half a mil for a date just to go 1 for 12 from 3, like that's crazy. I'm not gonna lie to you,
I'm not even gonna forgive this nigga for performing like that in front of Zendaya. Like, you,
bro. I could forgive him with the performances and what he does, bro. Half a bag on Ice Spice is crazy. I'm not gonna lie to you. I knew he spent like half a mil, but I didn't. But the Maybach is crazy.
Yo, like, what the fuck? What the fuck?
That's
This
crazy.
is monumental, just down bad.
This is a man
and
shooting
suffering.
1 for 12.
This is not just down bad. This is down bad and suffering. This is just all bad. Like, nothing right is going for this nigga other than the fact that he still just looks the same from last year. Physically, not in terms of his game. He just has the same haircut. All he did was take one step back. This is the same player. Nothing changed. But anyways, yeah, I still have some fucking belief in this team, in this game 6. Again, like we said, no matter how you flip the coin, I can see either or. I can't even complain on what outcome comes out of the series. But if the series ends up being a 3-1 comeback from the Warriors, I have 2 things to say. 1, Adam Silver is going to have to put that corgi in the interrogation room. And 2, LeBron, we're going to have a serious conversation. We're going to have a serious conversation about not just LeBron, but about just Curry. All that, what I will say is, if this comeback happens, and we can never bring this up again if they lose tonight, but if this comeback happens, 1, I never want to hear shit about 2016 again. And 2,
oh my god,
Curry, undoubtedly, not just the best point guard in history, but a top 5 player in the fucking league. I don't give a fuck. I will make known. No, because a lot of people say that he's not top 5 yet, and maybe he will be if he gets a 5th ring. But if he completes this comeback, I'll give it to him now. I
would put Curry in the conversation in all time in terms of being one of, if not the best offensive player of all time. I could put him on that list.
Let's back that up.
Because in terms of what Curry has done on the offensive court, no, I could personally say that I don't think that's going to be replicated. On and off ball, Curry is untouchable.
I just there's going to be a lot.
There's a lot of people that could be put in that conversation.
No,
but the one thing I'll say, Curry's in that convo.
Obviously, standing right now, it's really hard. Even though he did revolutionize the game, obviously, and he's a generational talent. We may never in the entirety of the NBA, unless evolution just becomes that great, see somebody do what the fuck Curry did on this side of the ball ever again, at all. The three level scoring. And I would say 4 level scoring because the shit that he be doing from beyond the 3-point line,
35 feet.
There's only a handful.
And that's not even including his off-ball movement.
It's only a handful of players that are doing that now, but no one does it like Curry. Like no one is moving off the ball like him,
Literally,
bro.
because
Like,
that off-ball movement is the key to his offense.
He is
Like
literally bullying people.
you can't
the
keep
way
your
he
eye
plays
off of him. You always
ball.
have to keep a defender primarily on Curry because if he moves, you have to catch up with him. There's no way you're gonna be able to keep up with his speed.
And then if you're keeping up with him, guess what he's doing for the team?
Leaving someone open.
People are open. So it's like he's breaking down offenses just by.
And then he has that passing ability to have that IQ to pass. Like he just has so many weapons at his disposal. It's crazy.
So other than the fact that he doesn't have like scoring titles like Kobe and Jordan and stuff like that, I can entertain the fact that he definitely is up there as a top 3, and potentially by the end of his career could really be a top 1 scorer. The only thing holding him back will obviously be the lack of scoring titles, but an argument is made.
He was playing with KD for like 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
But
what happened?
Let's go. I forgot what I was gonna say. I was gonna bring up Jordan Poole
again.
Yes, yes.
Go ahead.
Ice Spice's real name is Isis, and she's from New York. So there has to be a 9/11 joke somewhere.
There has definitely been made a joke.
We'll save that for later.
Yes,
we'll save that for later.
But
onto a series that is really looking clipped by Sunday. Philadelphia and Boston. They played last night. Jason Tatum was 1 quarter away from getting the worst offseason slander I could have ever seen in a million years.
If it wasn't for that 4th quarter, it was over for Jason Tatum.
1 for 14 until the 4th quarter is nuts from an all-star.
No, but I mean, with Jason Tatum, you have to remember it has that Kobe attitude. Just because a motherfucker is 1 of 13, he's not gonna stop shooting. That's a good thing in Tatum. He didn't stop because if he would have stopped, the 4th quarter wouldn't have happened. He had that moment and he said, "Fuck that Mamba mentality." Most likely. And he just said, "Damn,
I'd rather go 0 for 30 than 0 for 10 because that means I stopped shooting."
Shooting, literally. That's the mentality you need to have in situations like that. That's the mentality you need to have because guess what? That pushed it to the next game. He was about to get bounced.
He outscored that whole team in the 4th quarter
because he didn't give up. That's the thing that is really selling me with Tatum in that series. Like he said, "Nah, I'm not done."
The thing that sucks is that Joel Embiid barely touched the goddamn rock, bro.
Barely,
like, how do you not give it to your MVP to close out a series, man? And that's not even on Doc Rivers as a coach. That's on James Harden. Like, how do you not?
But the Sixers weren't getting bad looks though, in terms of how they were moving the ball.
No, keep talking. I gotta check something.
I don't give a fuck.
I understand that Embiid, him having the ball in his hands, is a very big part of the Sixers' offense. But at the same time, they weren't throwing up bad shots by not giving him the ball. They were all taking the best shots they could. There were a few bad shots, obviously, but
nah, you gotta give Joel Embiid the ball. He at least has to touch it, and then maybe if he wants to pass out, cool. He gotta touch the ball, bro.
I gotta say something, LeVar.
He was 9 for 19. He touched the ball. I don't care.
James Harden.
Tyrese Maxey shot more shots than him.
9 for 19. He touched the ball.
What happened?
Bad. This theory that I had, it might have just been disproven. Harden's fit for Game 6 was it was pretty outlandish, and he played horrible. I might have to retire that thought.
How atrocious!
It was like. Let's just. It didn't look that bad up until I saw the hat and the fact that he carried a toolbox.
No, I literally looked on Twitter. I searched James Harden fit Game 6, and the only thing I saw was the black and the white. And then I was like, "Oh, okay, this isn't that bad." And then I clicked the.
He had a toolbox.
Dude, he has his mommy packed him lunch. Like what? Bro, it's like the pants and the shoes were fine. It's like once you go above the waist, that's where everything just fucks up.
Yeah.
I genuinely don't. Who are the designers for these people? They have to have money to be like, yo, make fits for me. Like, just put a fit together for me. You got it. Like, you have to have that money, bro. And you coming out like this, that's crazy.
No, it's him. He's his own stylist.
I can tell. I can fucking tell.
Yeah.
Just the equivalent of when an 8-year-old finally picks his outfit instead of his mommy putting it together.
This is how I did, y'all. This is the first outfit I did myself.
This is my church fit. Y'all fuck with it?
But Nah, yeah, this looks like a blot. I'm not gonna lie. Game 7 in TD. There's zero chance.
It has to be a fucking game 1 repeat from James Harden. Like, there's no other explanation.
Or game 3 or 4 was it? What was it? Game
4.
Yeah.
It has to be like that. Like, James Harden has to drop like 45, like he did game 1, and then alongside Embiid in like game 4. Like, he has to put on performances like that, and it's
But he
sad.
won't.
Yeah.
But he won't.
Yeah.
Because he's a playoff choker. Let's be honest.
As sad as it is.
I'm not gonna agree because I don't want to be wrong, just in case he proves me wrong.
Nah, you know, I'll hold my reservations.
Yeah,
I'll hold them.
I'll let this simmer. I'll leave this simmer.
I'll see.
We'll see. We'll see how it. After tonight.
With handles.
Wow.
Damn.
That's disrespectful. He DJ Khaled with hands.
Yeah, bro.
But yeah, I guess that really.
I'll say it now. I have it on recording. I got Philly winning tonight.
They don't play tonight, my brother.
They play tomorrow.
Tomorrow, my bad. I keep getting these playoffs fucking confused.
Yeah, the
Knicks is what I'm thinking about.
Knicks and the Warriors play the same day. The Celtics and the Suns will always play the same day, but not the Suns anymore because they're fucking.
But now it's just the Celtics or Sixers.
Yeah. So.
We on to the Knicks.
The New York Knicks.
No. You know what? They don't deserve that right now. I'm not gonna say their name like that right now. They not done yet. They not done yet. They got tonight.
Only Julius Randle could deserve disrespect. Don't do that.
It's not the New York Knicks. It's the New York Knicks tonight.
It's Julius Randle deserves that disrespect.
Julius Randle, you're not allowed to do that shit again, man.
Stefulius Randle stepped out for one game. Leave him alone. Stefulius Randle is coming back tonight.
Stefulius Randle is crazy.
Bro, I was in Albany, bro. I was in Albany, and one of my friends turns to me, and he's like, "Yo, y'all really disrespected Stefulius Randle. Like, he's not him." I was like, "Bro, who the fuck is that?" They're like, "Bro, 30 on the Knicks. Come on."
It's him and Michael Lenorden, but he's on the playoff now.
It's Stefulius Randle, Star J Barrett, and Jalen Streetball Brunson. Like,
yeah. Listen, bro, Game 6 in Miami, but you know who's officiating this game? LeVar, I sent it to you.
Scott
Foster.
Oh, no way.
It may be a Game 7.
No way. Scott Foster's deadass officiating?
Gabriel, yes. Gabriel, it has gotten that bad that as soon as the news dropped, the betting on FanDuel went 50-50 after that.
Are you deadass? Scott Foster's deadass officiating tonight?
Tonight's game, the betting went straight to 50-50, but it leaned in favor of Knicks' money line.
Bro, it's Josh Hart's braids, bro. That's the thing keeping us alive right now.
That shit is crazy.
Knicks need to call his stylist for all the hope, bro.
I need a Scott Foster legacy game, man.
Oh God, they don't call him the extender for nothing.
I don't think he's extended one series this playoff.
Yeah, he definitely hasn't. That's definitely a joke. But because he definitely tried to hold the Warriors. I'll tell you that.
He did.
He definitely.
We need a career game from Miles McBride tonight.
What the fuck?
No. Okay. Deuce is a great, but a very good defender.
Deuce McBride legacy.
I'm not allowing you to do Deuce like that, man. I'm not allowing you to do that to Deuce, man. I need. Oh my God, Star J.
We
Star
know what
J,
we
please.
need. Julius Randle. Don't do that shit.
Stefulius Randle needs to come out tonight. That's what we need. We need to stop letting old ass of like it's 2016. I am getting so tired of seeing his old ass having attacks from 3. I am sick and tired of it. Every play, Kevin Love open from 3 like he's not 40.
I need Richard to grab a rebound and do something.
I need Mitchell to realize he's the best damn center in New York. I need him to realize that himself, bro. I need Julius Randle to stop getting in foul trouble. Jalen, you're doing fine, gang. I can't blame you. You're doing fine, gang. RJ, you're slipping, but you're not there yet.
I need another one. I need another one.
I'm quoting LeVar here. I need Star J Barrett to come out tonight.
He came out last game. I need it again.
I need it, gang.
Star J, come on.
No, bro, as all of us representing Buckets and Box Office to the Knicks organization. Come on, you know what we want.
It's time.
You better win.
It's
tonight.
simple.
Also,
It's simple.
This is gonna be my last night living on Earth if the Knicks lose tonight, man. I promise.
I promise.
Yo,
LeVar's gonna become an MLB fan. He about to jack the Yankees for the rest of his life.
Bro, I'm a huge MLB fan. I'm a huge MLB fan.
He already he said he's going to golf.
I'm saying I'm going to golf. I'm becoming a golf fan, bro.
You gonna be jacking? He gonna be like, no. He gonna be talking shit about the Knicks on par 9. Like,
Yo, LeVar, Phil Mickelson.
Happy Gilmore.
Yo, nah,
Is Tiger Woods still playing? I don't even know anything.
I don't even know.
I don't even know, bro.
the Michael Jordan, the Michael Lenorden of the PGA. Yeah, he's still
No,
playing.
I'm still crying, Michael.
Yeah, Michael Lenorden, bro,
Jesus Christ.
playing for the Los Angeles Clippers.
Julius Randle, man.
No, but Stefulius Carrendo, bro, you got one. Yo, you got 10 nights.
You got one game.
You got one game I need out of you, and I'm not even gonna say that. You got one game right now. You got one game right now because when this game is said and done, and you win this game, you got.
You got game 7 in the
You got another
fucking
one.
Garden.
In the Garden, you cannot disappoint in front of Spike Lee. No, absolutely not. Not again. No.
Man, I don't care. Fuck Spike Lee. I'm sorry.
Spike Lee might shoot Stefulius Carrendo if he underperforms this game.
It sucks because I was on the Julius Randle bandwagon all season. This man had his the best season.
Bro,
of his career.
I was on the Brunson bandwagon, bro.
Yeah,
Ever since he came, I was there.
I can't praise him just yet.
I would still contend, even though Jalen Brunson has been outplaying him during this playoff run, but Julius Randle is still overall the best player of the Knicks.
I would,
was
in terms of
down
offense
there.
and defense, yes, I'll agree. But there are definitely players that could potentially overstep him.
This nigga's not defending. That's the issue.
What is he doing, bro? I'm sorry.
He's not doing nothing.
I'm sorry. I love Julius Randle. He's great, but damn, what has he been? He's been selling. He's making Kevin Love look 21. I'm sorry.
Demeanor, bro.
There's nobody like this is the biggest part of this series, bro. Kevin Love is looking like he has a new spark of life, bro. Like it's.
I just all this because last podcast I was so hype about my Knicks, man, and now I'm just so nervous,
bro. We were all brought back to earth. We all remember what it's really like being a Knicks fan.
We remembered what happiness felt like when they made it this far.
We remember we had that dopamine rush. We had it. But now we're remembering. Yeah, New York Knicks organization, right?
I just need Julius Randle to find it within himself to be a self-respecting man.
He needs to get that book that they had in the Multiverse of Madness that Wanda was using to some extra magic shit so that he could do some crazy things, bro.
Sure.
Like he needs something, bro. He can't do it on his own. Give him the time stone. Give him something, bro. I can't.
Yeah, we haven't even talked about Jimmy Butler.
Oh,
Playoff Jimmy
yeah.
isn't even like that, nigga.
No. They should have attacked Jimmy when he was injured, but they didn't.
They didn't. Yeah.
On some stupid shit.
That is absolutely correct, man.
You could have easily make sure you could. Those were easy turnovers if you would have trapped him.
That is
Easy turnovers.
That is Thibs. That is on Thibs coaching,
I
man.
just hate
Definitely
it
is.
was only one game, bro. One game in this series that it was like embarrassing for the Knicks. Every other game has either been won or been close, bro. Like I just need them to find it within themselves to just like because they're just allowing niggas like Gabe Vincent and Kevin Love to walk into their house and take the plate of food off their table. Like that's
Bro, he really asked for it. They're really walking into the Garden and asking for this playoff win the Aki way. Like this shit is getting me tired. And this nigga Thomas Thibodeau, sure.
Now we put the organization on the grill.
Now we start selling. Now we just take Julius Randle and throw him in the trash. And the result is...
Can't forget to choke. Never. Like, I need you to, like, do something, bro. Like LeVar said, be a self-respecting.
And the result is worst average of 28 points in modern day NBA history. Like, that's crazy. That stat was crazy to me. It was like Julius Randle has like the worst average or something like that.
field goal shooting percentage per 100
Of
shots
them since 1970, the modern era.
in the last between him and the past like 100 and change postseason players, he has the worst field goal percentage out of a minimum of 100 shots. Nigga, you were an all-star.
Julius Randle.
All NBA, not an all-star, all NBA.
Julius
All
Randle, are you going to be
top 15.
consistent? Julius Randle, you consistent? Never, never, never. Like, this gets me tight.
Julius Randle, you have a son that looks up to you, man.
And you're playing
Come
like
on.
this.
Don't forget that
Come
he
on,
had
bro.
him crying over the All-Star break because of how bad he did in the three-point contest. You want to see your son cry like that again?
Can you imagine your kid has to go to school and they're going to talk about him like this? And I guarantee you're going to be worse than we are?
Jesus Christ, man.
Julius Randle, I hope you're ready for what you're putting your son through, and it hasn't even started yet.
Like, this is bad qualities of a father, my nigga. Like, bro, we gotta do better.
You think Jordan's kids ever looked at him sad? You think LeBron's kids ever looked at him sad? Fuck it. You think JJ Barea's kids ever looked at him bad?
Damn, the Puerto Rican demon.
You think JJ Redick's kids ever looked at him sad? No, come on.
Raptors.
Come on, bro. This is sad, bro. I'm sorry. Julius Randle, you have the potential, but goddamn, bro, you really doing something wrong.
He needs to get a haircut, nigga. Maybe
Amen, bro.
Bro,
Aerodynamics is no joke, I swear to God.
There's mad good barbershops in NYC, nigga. Get a haircut.
You are in the mecca of New York. Literally everything you need is here. You want to get you want to get twist, bro? Here. You want to get a cut? Here. You can do whatever you want here. You're
Wait, hold
Like,
on.
bro, ask Josh Hart for his
literally hit him up. Be like, yo, Josh, bro, who's your hairstylist, bro? Who you going to for this?
Yo, I could give him her Instagram right now.
Bro, he's like, Josh, yo, you going to the Bronx for that? Hit me that. What train I gotta take? The 2 or the 6? Let me know. All right. You're like, bro, it's that simple, bro. The little things will really step up. That's why Jimmy Butler's second team and your third bitch ass. Like, come on. That's something that I think Julius. I would have looked at Julius. If I'm Julius and I'm looking at Jimmy, and he's second and I'm third, that's fire in my pit.
Take the food off his table, Julius. Take the food off his table.
Bro, bring the fight to this man. This man is not 100%. Jimmy Butler is still fragments of injury. He like one wrong move and he could be injured again. You can attack that by making him not as. And Jimmy Butler hasn't been as aggressive these past few games. That's the craziest part. He hasn't been as aggressive as he was before. You know. I forgot what he went. What was it in that game that he went down with?
It was an ankle injury.
Yeah, like he like you can literally, and he's not even doing the things he was, and he's still consistently performing high. That's telling you something about the Knicks defense and what they're doing wrong.
The thing about Jimmy Butler is that he's not even an explosive player to begin with. Like, he purposely plays fundamental, which is why this injury does not seem that serious, which sucks. But
because he's not jumping like Ja.
That sounded crazy. With more context,
it did sound crazy.
With more context, I'm not wishing this nigga ill.
No, yeah, obviously, but he's not jumping out the gym like Ja. Like he's doing his thing.
Like, he can do shit like that, but he's not doing it on
because he's smart.
Like, y'all gotta take advantage though that he can't move like that. Like, he's not gonna be doing.
Bro, pay attention to his plays. He's doing simple pick and roll drives, and if he's either going into the paint to get a foul, an easy foul, or he's dishing it out. It's not that hard to read.
I need them to jump like Obi Toppin on his shot contest, bro. I don't want.
Bro, nobody's contest. That's the thing I'm noticing too. Nobody is contesting Jimmy Butler once the ball goes. Like once they see him shooting motion, they're not contesting him like they should be. Like you can't do that with Jimmy. Jimmy has shown, bro, when he wants to, he is a fucking problem.
Him and DeRozan are the mid-range gods of this generation.
Like, and on top of that, like Jimmy Butler can cook you defensively. He has the weapons on his side. You guys need to trap him while he's hurt. That's what they need to do.
Tibbs, you listening, nigga?
So, yo, Thibodeau, listen up, man. We're all New Yorkers. We all just want to see Knicks success. We're not saying this to be haters. Well, maybe LeVar, but you know, that's his case. That's his case. But, you know, the rest of us, we just want Knicks success. It's not too much to ask for. We don't give a shit who's the mayor. We don't care who's on the Nets. All we want is Knicks success. And you're holding us back, gang. Do the right things.
Be a man, nigga.
Look,
Please.
get the ball out of it. Julius, just do your thing, man. It's not too hard. We're not literally asking for anything more than to ball. Literally nothing more than that.
I need 27 and 10 tonight, man. 27 and 10.
Jalen.
And some defense. Now, LeVar, don't even just ask for stats. Ask for some defense, too.
For some yeah, he needs to, not even just, like, he just needs to hustle, just needs to try on defense.
Like
You need to look like you want to be out there, Julius. You're getting cooked, man.
Like,
Foul trouble in a pivotal game. Fouled out. That's crazy, gang. I'm not going to lie to you.
with 6 turnovers. Oh, my God.
Like, fouled out with 6 turnovers. Like, that. You really think this is what we want from one of the higher paid players on the team? No, gang. Jalen, keep doing your thing. Brunson, you're killing it, gang. I'm not going to lie.
Like, this nigga really gonna come in here and make my city go crazy for all the wrong reasons, bro. Like, I'm not jacking that.
Like, this is just stupid. We know what you can do, bro. We know what you look like at your peak. Or not peak, but, you know. We know what you could ball like at a high level.
Like, I've never seen somebody with a chip on their shoulder and still ball like fucking dog shit.
He fucking ate the chip. He forgot it was there. It's getting me tight. Bro, he's not balling, bro. Jimmy Butler's second team and you're third. That's enough fire to piss you off, bro. If you send him packing, that tells the NBA they were wrong. That's what it tells him. But what you're playing right now is telling them they were right putting him second and you third. With the way you're playing, you don't even look like you belong third, gang. I'm not going to lie to you.
Also, you know, and that reminds me, Julius Randle, if you wasn't famous, and you was just walking along the streets of New York, and after you said the shit that you said in that post-game media, I know you was getting jumped. I know you was getting jumped. Like, there's no way you weren't leaving, like, in one piece. How are you going to sit here and admit maybe the other team wanted it more? Oh, bro, did y'all know how y'all need to know how I
Bro, as a former athlete, bro, I would personally smack a teammate if they ever said to me they wanted it more than I did. Fuck out of here, bro. Who the fuck looks at me in the face and tells me that another team wanted my dinner more than I did? Fuck out of here, bro. Julius, don't ever say some stupid shit like that again. Don't ever. This is why your bitch ass third team. Surprisingly. I'm sorry. Bro, you saying some stupid shit after getting fouled out? Fuck out of here, bro. Nah, bro.
I've never seen some beta male shit like that.
Can you imagine getting fouled out with 6 turnovers? Yeah, he wanted it more than I did.
Jesus Christ.
Well, you know, sometimes it's like what Westbrook said. Just having fun. That's what matters, right? That's Julius Randle's thinking. He took that shit to heart. He took that motherfucker to heart. That's what he did.
I need an Eastern Conference Finals appearance.
Los Angeles. This is New York, nigga. It ain't about fun.
Bro, we've been having fun for 50 years.
Yes.
You fuck about fun.
We've been having fun for 50 years. We had fun with Ewan. We had fun with Porzingis. We had fun with Anthony. I am done with fun. I want winning basketball in the Garden. We are one of the most expensive franchises in the world. Not a single chip to back up that statement.
One in the 70s.
One.
Early 70s at that.
We haven't won a chip since
1973.
Phil Jackson was a fucking player and not a coach.
Was still young. Kareem was still young the last time we won a chip. Kareem was still young. Think about that. Think about that.
5 years old.
5 years only. Shit talking 50 years later. Speaking of that, actually, let me translate. Have you guys heard what he said?
About?
The Knicks. The Knicks. He's been hearing that RJ and Jalen ain't fucking with what he's saying.
Good. Wait, what? Who's saying? Stephen A. or
Stephen A. They ain't fucking with what he's saying.
So play like it then.
Exactly. That's what Stephen A. said. He said, if you don't like it, prove me wrong. Do it!
Like, yo.
This is not no fucking mock trial debate club bullshit. What he's saying. All he's doing is reporting what you're doing with the ESPN agenda.
Athletes in this generation, they can talk about, I don't like how the journalists are fucking. So,
Smash him!
Do your job.
Bro, 90s. Jordan, a reporter asked Jordan, who do you want to have the ball in your hand in the clutch shot? Jordan would say himself. He doesn't give a fuck. Like, he doesn't give a fuck. That's what these players need to understand. Who cares what journalists... Realistically, we're in that conversation too. Use us as fire. Use what we're saying to fuel you. Prove us wrong. That's what we want.
I wish they saw what I was saying about RJ, bro. I wish they was seeing. I was really
let them hear it. Let them say what they want. Let them say Randall's shit. Let them say Gabriel's talking shit. I'm fine with that, but prove me wrong. What I'm saying this for. Say, oh, well, you know, Gabriel was wrong that Julius Randle, Stephulius really did come out tonight. Like, he really did come out. Jalen Brunson, that's what we want to hear. We don't want to hear that you wanted it more than you. We don't want none of that, bro. I'm sick and tired of it. We were so happy, LeVar, last week, 2 weeks ago, talking about the Knicks.
Ecstatic.
We were so fucking happy. The skies were orange and blue. Aaron Rodgers it was a happy time to be in New York. And now everything just went to fuck.
like,
I have, bro.
And you know what's
bro,
crazy?
oh my god.
I'm hearing LeVar laugh, and I think the only reason why he's not saying nothing is because he knows he's one night from killing himself. Like, he has nothing to say. It's just prayers.
He's one loss away from that Henny bottle being on his grave, bro.
That might be his last Henny bottle of existence.
That might be this might be it. He might look like Chuck in Better Call Saul in a few minutes.
New York Knicks. New York Knicks, do y'all want to see me lose a friend?
He's gonna look like Mike when he gonna look like Mike in Breaking Bad sitting at the riverbed. He's gonna look at Thomas Thibodeau. Just shut the fuck up and let me die, Tim. Nah, he's gonna be like, we had a good thing in New York, but you and your ego.
Screw things up.
You and your ego.
We had a good thing going here.
But you and your ego, Julius Randle, thinking you're hot shit. Well, look at you, getting bounced by who? Kevin Love? Gabe Vincent?
Pathetic.
This is crazy. Carmelo would never, but you don't like him anyways, do you? You want to know why? Because he had the title of king. That's who he was. You and your pathetic little scoring performances.
No, all jokes aside, if they lose the series, I think they need to call CPS on Julius Randle's kid.
Bro, I think they need to send him packing to the Sharks alongside Dylan Brooks.
That man's gonna need a security escort everywhere he goes in New York.
Like, I really don't think that he's fit to be involved.
Bro, he's not allowed in no barbershops in New York if he loses tonight.
Yo, they're just gonna have, like, you remember in SpongeBob when SpongeBob was looking for the wanted poster and it was him on the poster? Yo, they need to put posters like that of Julius Randle around town. If you see this dusty homeless man that knows how to play basketball somewhat, do not let him in.
Nah, it's gonna be like that episode of SpongeBob when SpongeBob caught the ugly.
Oh God, with the bad breath. Like, nah. Oh, nah, bro.
Julius Randle's gonna be like, "Can I get my hair cut here?" The barber's gonna be like, "Not at all, boy." And then he's gonna like,
he can't.
Not at all, boy. What is that on your jersey? 30. Ugh!
He's gonna be eating the scraps that you go out after closing hours in Dunkin' Donuts.
He's gonna be one of the homeless niggas living in the outdoor eating facilities that's been plaguing New York. He's gonna be sleeping in one of those.
He's gonna be Squidward in the box for real, waving the fucking.
So bad, Shane. Look at you. Oh, where did the years go wrong? Bro, I can't. You can never be happy with the Knicks sometimes, man. All we want is a win.
Like, Julius Randle, bro, he could really be the one person, the one young nigga from that Lakers team that left LeBron and found real success.
I think D'Lo found success.
Was he on those teams with Braun?
But D'Lo's with Braun again.
Well, I mean, but I think D'Lo found. Remember Brooklyn D'Lo? That's success, even though he got bounced.
He did send him home.
But
he
did have a moment in New York where New York was his for a few weeks.
But D'Lo wasn't like the nigga.
Oh, so eat a dick. I don't care. That few weeks where D'Lo was ice in his veins in Brooklyn, that New York was his. New York was his for a few weeks.
But like Julius Randle, like he has these expectations. Like he has these. Like he has what we want, bro.
Nobody's looking at him saying he's whack. Everybody understands he has the potential to be great. Like, he does. He's just not putting the effort himself. And
You,
it's like,
you want to be like James Harden?
bro, looking at Julius Randle, he's probably one of the guys that you look at like 6 foot is wasted on him, bro. Like, I'm being
You're
genuine.
giving me that height,
Bro, I could be doing with that contract. I could do the same thing as Julius Randle right now. Literally, I could do what he's doing better. I could sell better than fucking Julius Randle. Like, with that contract, hell yeah, I'll sell better than
You want to
Julius.
see some real fuck shit? Bet. Just
Fuck
running
out of here
around
talking
doing
about
nothing,
this.
moving traffic cone type shit.
Everyone
Cardio,
needs to wake the fuck up on this New York team. Mitchell Robinson needs to remember who the fuck he is.
Yes,
That's what he needs to do.
please, dear God.
What he did against Evan Mobley and them, do it again, nigga. Do it
Literally.
Again. Do it again.
That, first of all, I didn't even go in there. That shit was illegal in several countries. And he's just playing like a bitch.
Bro, with the way the Knicks are
Versus
looking,
Bam
bro.
out of bio?
And you know what's crazy? It's Bam.
It's Bam. It's Bam.
Oh, like, bro,
It's that's the man. That's the same man who got tight at Giannis for winner chicken dinner. Like, this is the same man who got tight, and you're making him look nice, bro. Fuck out of here. I'm even more tight because I forgot about Bam. Oh my God, there's so much to be angry about.
He's only 6'9". He's on the power forward at best.
Fuck Bam out of bio. I don't give a fuck. I will slander. Like, I know I was slandering KD. I will slander Bam Adebayo for the rest of my life. I cannot understand why. Like, Mitchell could baby this man if he wanted to. Bam is soft. He is soft.
So, like, we're losing to a team that has Cody Zeller as a part of their rotation.
That's what, bro. I watched that and I said, "Is that Cody Zeller? Holy fuck!" Like, in pure bafflement that Cody Zeller is actually doing something in a playoff situation.
You know what that reminds me of? Cody Zeller being in this game. Remember when they put Chicken Little up to bat before he hit that home run? This is what it reminds me of. He's in the game. Bro, he could be my science teacher if I go back to college.
Bro, Cody Zeller actually producing is enough for me to say the Knicks are fucking up royally.
That is really crazy that he's part of that rotation, and that's a winning team right now. Like, I'm baffled. I'm absolutely baffled with no Tyler Hero. Are you insane?
Jeez.
You are letting Cody Zeller go 2 for 3.
No Tyler Hero.
Duncan Robinson.
Kyle Lowry. You didn't even mention Kyle Lowry. He looks like prime Kyle Lowry on the Toronto Raptors.
I'm tired of that PBL nigga, bro.
Dr. Miami doing
Oh.
too much justice, bro.
I'm tired of Dr. Miami on that court, bro.
I'm tired of this, bro. Send them back home, bro. Miami ain't... Fuck Miami, bro.
They're
At this
just gonna
point.
get washed if they go up against Boston, bro. Come on, like this is what's getting me mad, bro. Because we all know that the Knicks can do something to Boston. They can put up a fight, if not win that series. But no, bro.
Fuck out of here. I'm sorry.
They're not gonna do nothing against the Time Lord. Jason Tatum's gonna. Oh my, bro. Please no. I can't.
Jalen Brown.
I can't see that, bro. Malcolm Brogdon, Marcus Smart, Derek White is gonna have a generational fucking series against
Bro,
these Knicks, bro.
Blake Griffin gonna look like Lob City
Blake
against
Griffin might
these niggas.
actually hit the court.
Blake Griffin.
That
Blake
other
Griffin might
Dominican nigga
actually
might
see
actually.
minutes.
Oh my God. Al Horford might turn back the clock.
Because he's already working on it, but he might really be that nigga again. Like, bro, no, bro.
This shit's disgusting, bro.
Like, New York, bro, please. If y'all could really hear, like, I don't even pray like that, bro. But, like, really, though, like, I'm trying here, bro. I'm really trying. Win this game. It starts with this game tonight. Win this game. Take a breather tomorrow and do it again on Sunday.
Actually, that's something I did want to mention because I'm very confused as to what his role is in Boston. What exactly is Blake Griffin's role on the Celtics rotation?
He's a bench warmer.
The same fucking role that Udonis Haslem has.
He's a bench warmer.
The same role.
Literally.
The literal same role. Except Blake Griffin is actually somewhat valuable to hit the court and not break.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. Blake Griffin, wasn't he just balling like a few months ago in fucking Brooklyn?
Nah.
Like, he was not balling, but he was on the court.
Really, but
That's what I
they-
mean. He was
they
on the
needed
court. He
him,
was
though.
he was able to play though. That's what I
They
mean. Like when I
needed
say
him
ball,
over there, though.
They need, but Blake Griffin was playing for Brooklyn when James Harden and Kyrie were like injured.
That's what I'm saying. Like they don't really
they
need him in
needed
Boston.
him.
He's just depth at this point. He's added depth. Like if we really need to go to this nigga, we can put him out.
Yeah.
They needed him in Brooklyn.
I hate to say an actual name, but he's Derrick Rose. He's Derrick Rose.
I understand.
He's Derrick
that's
Rose.
I'm not gonna lie though. That's you know what? I'm not gonna chastise.
Oh, so
I'm
apparently,
not gonna chastise Thibs for not putting him in when Quickly got injured.
so
But-
apparently Blake Griffin's been out because he has a severe back injury.
Oh, well,
Okay.
yeah, they don't even need that nigga, bro. Like,
They don't.
he probably wouldn't even still seeing minutes like that anyways.
Literally.
Like,
But he is
he'll be happy-
available for game 4 though.
Like, he'll be
Yeah,
game 4, nigga. You mean game 7?
No, that was the last update on Blake Griffin.
yeah.
oh, wow.
Like,
Literally
who's
nothing
the,
past that.
Who's the backup 4 right now? Like for fucking
Boston?
For Boston.
I don't think Time Lord is starting. I think Al Horford is starting.
Yeah, but like he's not the backup 4. He's the backup 5. So who would pair him, or do they just give Jason Tatum those extended minutes?
I think it's Malcolm Brogdon.
Like they probably just shift the lineup to small ball and have fucking Tatum out there a little longer when one of them's on the bench. That's what I think.
What is this?
But
Wait, hold on.
I don't
let me
really
think.
care though. But
It's Smart, Derek White, Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, Al Horford. That's the starting
Yeah.
lineup.
yeah,
I
Yeah,
think they
Marcus
only
Smart,
bring two
Jaylen Brown,
dudes off
Jason
the bench,
Tatum, Al
unless I'm
Horford.
forgetting
Yeah.
something. They bring Malcolm Brogdon and Time Lord off the bench. Who else?
that's what I'm
Let's see.
saying. I don't think Jason Tatum like really gets subbed out at the power forward position. Like he just fucking plays, and if not, they just sub in another person to give him space on the bench.
Yeah.
Like they run small ball while he's out, and then they bring him back in. But it's like, fuck that Boston team. I don't give a fuck. But like the Knicks, bro.
Thanks, man.
Please.
There's nothing more. We already let out our anger. I already made my sacrifice
Like,
to the
I
Knicks
think-
gods.
I
I don't know what else I need to do.
Like we literally just went through the 5 stages of grief before it even happened, bro. Like please, bro.
I genuinely, bro.
Please.
At this point, like I understand why alcoholism exists. Being like,
I don't even want to
understand it.
go through acceptance because I
Grant
can't
Williams.
accept y'all losing, nigga. Like
I
y'all
just-
need to win
Williams.
this game.
I'm done, bro. If they lose today, I don't know, bro. This is gonna be a very long off season.
Grant Williams is who they bring off the bench at the power forward.
Oh shit! How did I forget about him?
Yeah, I
Batman.
can't believe I forgot him.
Yeah,
Holy shit!
but like Knicks,
Please.
there's
That's
nothing
what
more we
got.
need to
It's
ask.
just please, bro. It's just
We
please at this point.
do you see the situation happening in New York? You see everything that's happening with us, all the fuck shit
Nigga,
on and
crime rate
off.
going up, bro.
Oh,
Niggas-
the
niggas
only
dying
thing
in
we
the
have,
subways, like,
bro.
like,
This is what we have. We're like the Romans with the Colosseum. We could be poor as shit, but at least we got to still see niggas fight. Like this is all we want. We just want to see the
fucking
Knicks win.
cut to Kai, bro. Please.
I need y'all to bring it back to the Garden. Y'all playing in
Bro,
MSG
bro,
South
bro,
right now. Y'all
get-
playing
bro,
in Miami.
Bro,
They get
game
hurricanes
7
and
in
shit.
a-
They don't specialize in hoops.
Bro, fuck
I-
Miami. That spring break ass city. Like, who gives a fuck?
Come on, man. Don't
Like,
dis-
no one gives a fuck
don't
about
dis-
Miami unless I'm watching Scarface. Like,
Go to
I
Miami
don't
for
care.
cheap liquor and hotels, nigga. Come on, bro.
You
Like,
go to you go to Miami's for your girl's BBL. Nobody go there for basketball. Man. Come on.
Come on, man.
Nobody goes there like, yo, bro, you want to watch the Heat game? No, nobody's doing that since 2012. Like, stop it.
That Filipino head coach in Miami, man, I hate him so much.
I gotta give respect where respect is due.
No, I ain't giving that nigga respect. Get the fuck out.
I do. You just hate. You're a hater in your blood. It's what you do.
You know that though.
It's what you do, and I understand it. But give respect where respect is due.
That's too much to ask now. Like,
Henny's in his system. I could hear it.
asking LeVar for respect off the Henny is like
I could hear it in his system. I could
It's
hear
like
it in his hate and
praying for
breathing.
your dog to speak back to you, bro.
If he was a hostile, he'd have hate and breathing.
Yo.
Like,
Fucking Christ, man.
look, yo, he's grumbling.
All right,
All NBA teams.
all right, yeah, I was about to say let's wrap this up with the All NBA teams. So
We're going
you're
first
going
team.
to
First
go
team.
with the First team.
I'll read.
All right,
How?
hold on. Before we read it out.
So
My main issue with this shit is that I feel like all NBA teams they tend to focus more on like winning, like players being on like winning teams
I feel like it also has to do alongside
this
with the
year,
stats that go alongside it.
It's not even that.
Sure.
I think
Because this year, a lot of these players do have the numbers to back up them being first. Sorry, and to continue, I didn't mean to cut you
No,
off.
you're good. No, yeah, I was literally just agreeing with you. I was just saying it's more like stats oriented, but not entirely. It's more like media kind of thing. I don't know. Actually, you know what?
Who was the one that brought up Giannis?
What do you mean?
Who was the one that brought up Giannis? Because there was a point that was made earlier that I want to bring up again. Someone said that if it wasn't for Giannis and his like last stretch,
Me. It was
like I feel like it's situations like that contributed.
because it's like, and I think that was the problem that everybody had this year with All NBA because they couldn't pinpoint why the fuck the All NBA teams looked like that this year. Because in certain instances, it's one thing. In other instances, it's another. So it's like, y'all gotta pick one. Like, y'all really gotta pick one because it's clearly not fan voted. It's fucking.
I agree with that.
Because let's really read it down now. I'm gonna start off with the All NBA first team, and we could name our issues as we go. But to start off, this was the main issue for everybody. But I had an argument for him.
Is it Shea?
It doesn't make sense to me when you start looking at the rest of the teams. But I'm just gonna
read
it off first off. Yes, Shea
I don't disagree.
Alexander is the first one.
I don't disagree.
And I understand that.
Don't disagree.
But we're gonna keep going down the line. Luka Doncic is the other guard, right?
Of course.
At the 3, we got Jason Tatum. At the other forward position, and this was the unanimous vote, which is crazy.
Giannis.
It's not crazy, but it's crazy that he was really the only unanimous one. That's crazy. Giannis, and then at the 5, Joel Embiid. Okay, MVP, understandable.
I don't disagree with the list.
I didn't disagree up until I saw Shea there because
Shea deserves it. Shea averaged 35 and 5 on a OKC team.
He didn't average 35.
Yes, he did.
If he averaged 35, he would have gotten the scoring.
32. Anyways,
yeah, like 31, I think.
32. Rounding it.
31.5
is 32. I don't care. Fuck the decimal system.
It's all right. I'll let you round up.
Shea is definitely onto something. He is definitely onto something, and this season showed it. He showed that he is a high-level scorer, and he has the IQ to go alongside it. All he needs are pieces around him. He's getting Chet next season.
Yeah, but
if they can make moves, that I don't see why Shea can't prove that he could belong here and potentially go back to being on an All-NBA team. Not first team, but he could definitely make it back to an All-NBA team.
Putting SGA in the same list as Giannis, Tatum, and Embiid
this season, yes. This season, yes.
But okay, but now let me read the All-NBA second team.
Donovan Mitchell doesn't belong there. I don't care.
I know that, definitely. But here's my problem. It reads like this. The 2 guards are Curry and Donovan Mitchell.
He doesn't
I already
belong
found
there.
a problem, but I'm going to keep on going. So it's Jaylen Brown and Jimmy at the forwards. That's understandable. And then Jokic at the 5. So here's my thing, right?
Jaylen classifies as a forward?
Yeah,
he's a combo, but he's usually.
I thought he was a shooting guard.
He definitely is a shooting guard.
But my thing is,
he's been playing.
When I looked at the first and second All-NBA teams, I started to realize that there are a lot of players missing. Donovan Mitchell recency bias is insane.
He dropped 70 and did nothing.
It's insane to me. Because now I'm going to move quickly onto the third team so we can just find every single problem overall and just
Can I ask you guys something? Mm-hmm. Since we're on the topic, who would you take out Donovan and replace him?
I'll get that right as I finish third team because I got the answer for you. I'm going to just let it rock out after this. All NBA third team reads as this. Damian Lillard and De'Aaron Fox as the guards.
Okay.
The Julius Randle and Domantas Sabonis at the forwards.
Julius is showing us he don't belong.
It's Randle and LeBron.
It's Stefulius and LeBron at the forwards and Sabonis at the 5. Where the actual fuck is John Morant?
And the stick with the club.
I don't want to hear at the point that, because this was another point that was brought up, that it's about missing games. And I honestly think that was the biggest contributing factor because Devin Booker.
John Morant played 61 games. He's fine.
Yeah, and Devin Booker missed a lot of time, so I'm pretty sure that's why he was snubbed off. So I'm not too mad about that. But 61 games.
I would rather see Devin over Don.
is more games than most people actually choose to play at this level.
Kawhi.
Devin
Sorry.
Booker.
We're having
yo, don't
conversations
disrespect Kawhi
about
like
the
that.
Clippers, and none of those niggas play over 60 games.
Yeah,
If
literally,
they're
their
lucky,
literal weapon
and
doesn't
we're
play a
over
full
here,
season.
we're leaving John Morant out because he brought the gun to the club. Nigga, come on, bro. There's no
Yeah,
way
that's
he's
just
missing a
ridiculous.
single All-NBA team.
Got to stick in a club like Jaw. Come
That's
on, man.
absolutely crazy. I'm fine with De'Aaron Fox and Damian Lillard making these teams.
They
The
deserve
fuck
it.
is Donovan Mitchell above both of them and on second team up instead of John
I'd
Morant?
rather. I
Nah,
don't
Don-
like Devin Booker, but I'd rather see Devin than Donovan on this
Okay,
list.
so here's it. Our criteria is different because I reward. I'm different with the All-Star vote, but with the All NBA vote, I reward winning. So
So then why is Curry
I'm
not
putting
over Shea?
Donovan Mitchell.
So why is Curry not over Shea?
Yeah, I'm not saying this list is all fucked up. This list is all
saying.
fucked up. But I can't. But I'm just saying that if I'm taking anybody off, it's Dame. Get
What?
the fuck off for Ja.
Because if
Dame.
from
my
you're
thing is
talking
that
about from your
Donovan-
wait, hang on. You're talking about from his
Or maybe
perspective
Shea.
of winning.
Excuse
Are
me.
you saying your perspective of winning? Or are you saying
Like-
it
like
all
teams-
around?
Team success. Team success. I'm talking about.
I mean,
Shay's
So-
above Donovan. Shay's in teams of success. Yeah,
not-
OKC's success came from Shea. Without Shea, the Thunder would not be in any
yeah, but
conversation.
in the same conversation, though, there is literally no success for the Trailblazers without Dame. They got rid of CJ.
They
Their
didn't
next
even make the
best player-
play.
Their next best player is fucking Jeremy Grant.
Dame didn't even make the play though.
Exactly. Think about how bad it would have been if Dame wasn't even there, nigga. They wouldn't even be.
It would
they
it
would
would
be
even.
the worst team
That's
in
what
the
I'm saying.
West.
It wouldn't have even mattered.
So that's what I'm saying.
So that's what.
I'm not mad that Dame isn't over Shea,
But you could.
but I'm mad at the fact that like I said, I'm not even mad that Dame and De'Aaron Fox are down there. My point is Donovan Mitchell wasted a fucking spot. Here's how it could have been.
Nah,
Curry could have been
because
over Shea.
if we're using that argument, for Dame, where those teams would have been
I
like
guess
lottery teams.
it's team success.
Then
Because
Luka shouldn't be here then.
The Cavs were a playing team last year, and now they're the
And
fourth seed.
They were the fourth seed, right?
Yes, so that the addition of Donovan Mitchell made that team better.
But it could have been.
So
third.
Donovan
It
Mitchell
could
still
have been a
has that
third.
argument.
But then if you're gonna use that argument, why is Luka here?
I'm not
Where would that-
agreeing with this list. I'm
But-
telling you,
but
this
it-
list
No,
is all,
no, that's what I'm asking.
Luka, though,
I'm asking, is that a good adjacent argument for it? Because I'm trying to think about it with
But
your
then- but
argument.
then this is what I'm saying. But Gabe, this all boils down to my conversation as like the not the what is it? But the criteria. The criteria for this All NBA makes no fucking sense this year.
Shouldn't it
Now-
just isn't it
No,
just be
Luka
stats? I
has-
feel like
I guess, but at the same time, but now Luka is a media guard now. This whole thing with media guards, they're not gonna let them boil down. Shea just barely made it because there was like they knew that if Shea didn't make first team or second team, there was gonna be an even bigger.
Shea dropped 40 in the Garden though.
But it's like Curry's down there. So now Curry is still in the fucking playoffs, just finished dropping 50, and he was still consistent throughout the season doing the same shit on a winning team. A true winning team,
Like-
and he's down there with Donovan Mitchell. Now
Yeah.
there's a problem.
I would.
And
I would.
De'Aaron Fox is third team. He should be moved up too if that's the case.
Yeah. So Curry, Mitchell go up to first team and switch out Shea and Luka.
I put Shea. I don't think I still put because I feel like that when it comes to these lists, I genuinely feel like stats defend you. Like
Sure, it's a combination of stats too. Sure,
but yeah, and I
And
agree
just like
alongside the
individual talent.
winning. I agree alongside the winning argument. But if you're gonna include winning in terms of what this player brings to a team, I just can't see Luka then because it's like Luka has the stats, but where's Dallas going?
But this is why we can't put it on
So
stats
I'm
now,
putting him
because
second team.
The main problem we can't put it on stats now is if it's boiled down to stats, Julius Randle shouldn't even be third team. Let's really talk about it because he averaged.
I'm not
more
disagreeing with that. He
overall.
don't even belong in the
He
NBA. no more.
averaged more overall than fucking Jaylen Brown. That you see why we can't do stats now? Because again, if we do stats, Jokic
This is
is
very
averaging-
this is very
Jokic would
convoluted.
Never be second team then. Jokic
This
is
is
averaging a triple double
literally.
every year. So this is the problem. We don't know what the criteria is anymore. It's everything boiled down to one, and it no longer makes sense.
Like, are these the same templates like they use? Like,
No,
the
bro,
templates they
this is
use
where
for
no,
All
it
NBA? Is this the same thing
can't
they
be
use
like
for
this. It
MVP?
can't be the same way they've been doing it before. They've
No,
done something different.
it's. I mean, it's all subjective. It's all subjective. Like nobody has the same criteria. That's the issue.
Like
Like I
it's
feel
a
like the
go ahead.
only thing that they did a new CBA where you have to play like a minimum of 65 games to make one of these teams. That's all I know about it, though. I don't.
But
I
I don't
that
don't
think
should
there's.
make
know.
me
It's very
concerning in last
weird.
season then because it makes no sense now, bro.
This is very this is the more it seems like the more you dive into it, it seems like this is very face value award.
Yeah,
It
like
seems like if you dive too deep, that's where it gets convoluted.
that's what I'm saying. And I told you, bro, because as we go down these lists and we start to think about all the criteria, it's an entire pie chart now of shit that we put into the criteria, and now it no longer makes sense when we're looking at the complete list.
Oh wow, Malcolm Brown is sixth
Like,
man
there's
of the year.
way
Good for
too
him.
many fucking problems here.
Yeah, I just don't like that's. It seems like, to be honest, if I'm gonna be honest, looking at this at face value, it just seems like they're reading stats. That's what this is going. But then it goes back to the argument. If it's that, Julius, like it's
Julius
very
Randle should be above
fucking.
third
This is
team.
very
Should be
complicated.
unanimous first team, like exactly, bro. Like it's not making sense. Nothing is clicking. There's way too many. Like we're making arguments for way too many people, and they're all different arguments. We can't have that here.
I feel like
Like,
they need to
all
make a
arguments-
definitive fucking system.
what I'm saying. Like this one, the one system that they use needs to be used for everybody. It doesn't fucking matter if it starts to make things look weird. You got to tell it how it is. There's way too much criteria for everybody. Like,
Just
and
because
now-
someone gets more appreciation at House of Highlights doesn't mean they get more. They're better. Like that's not how this thing should go. If we're gonna go with the media guard argument, because a lot of these situations, it's like you're gonna see a lot of Shea highlights. You're gonna see a lot of fucking Luka highlights, and that's not disrespecting Luka at all. But there's also players out there that deserve an All NBA shout out more than you at this point. Like let's be real here.
like
Shea could be an easy third team, and nobody would disagree with that.
because he made All NBA.
No, but he's fine at third. But first, I will say his stats can fight for
They
him.
carry him, bro.
But
That's what it
at the
is.
same time, he can be a third, and it would be fine. He
Exactly.
doesn't have to be a fucking first alongside the same conversation, like you said. I'm not putting him in the same convo as Luka. I'm sorry, Luka is
No one
undisputed.
is, and that's understandable. Like no one's gonna complain that Shea is not in the same conversation. Stats wise, maybe, but like other than that, there is nothing that Shea can bring. In
That's
any
better than
aspect
Luka.
That's gonna be better than Luka.
And even looking at fuck it, comparing who he's talking to compared to the second team, you're gonna tell me Shea's bringing more to the table than Stephen Curry? No, thank you. I don't care.
He just
That doesn't-
won the chip. He just
that
won a
doesn't make
chip.
any
He's not
sense.
MVP. How is he second?
That doesn't
team?
make any sense. He's on a playoff team that's continuously making it to a second round, and potentially he can make it to a third round. This is someone who's continuously succeeding. Shea is at home reading this list with his mom's on the couch. I'm sorry, Shea. I agree that you are a great player. I am not disrespecting you in any way. I am just saying I do not see you can't be defended at first. We're not saying you can't. We're just saying that this whole system
He just shouldn't be
it's
like that.
stupid. Because Shea, you're gonna look at me in the mirror and tell me you belong there more than Curry? Come on,
All you
come
can
on.
do is be like thankful, bro.
Humble,
Like, it's not even,
humble
like,
yourself.
Like it's not even deserved. Like, and then I'm not ripping Shea. Like he deserves to be All NBA in general. But like we're really
Nobody would
looking
have argued with a
the
third
problem
team.
Here, the problem here is that we're trying. The NBA is probably trying so hard now to give a spotlight to non-media guards. Like that has become way too big of a problem now that we're not giving a spotlight to the non-media guards like De'Aaron Fox and Shea.
Which
and
is
all
a
them
good
guys down
thing because
there.
they're giving them
And it's a
attention,
good
but you're
thing, but,
robbing
like,
it.
now you're doing too much.
Literally.
You're giving way too much credit to people that they will be fine with scraps as awards.
The ends don't justify the means of what you're doing. I understand you want to give the love to every guard that deserves it, and we're not saying that Shea doesn't deserve it. But what we're saying is you're just putting that intention of good the wrong way and the wrong place.
Like,
You can
wanna
do
give
this
love,
like
bro? If you
wherever.
want to give love, give them more fucking prime time and national televised games.
Give them
then,
game.
bro.
Yes, put them more on ESPN. Put those TNT games. Give them more ABC games that we have here.
Like,
Give them those 9 o'clock slots.
I don't want to use the NFL as an example, but look what they're doing: primetime games, Amazon Prime Tuesday games, Monday Night Football, Sunday Night Football. Like, come on, bro.
They give these players a chance. Even if you're not in your region, they will give you the chance to watch your team on their prime outlet. The NFL understands understands that you can watch it wherever you want. If they follow that template, this whole media bullshit is gone.
Like League Pass is the same thing as Red Zone essentially, but the spotlight for the NFL is way bigger than it is for the NFL. NFL will give them multiple days of the week to have a spotlight
Because the NBA has a more international feel.
and not even just the fact that you have an 82 game schedule. You can afford to put some of these teams on nationally televised.
Bro, who's gonna give a fuck that if on fucking January 4th we have a prime game of the Thunder versus someone? Nobody's gonna care about that, bro. It's the middle of the season. You can do that, and nobody will be like unjustified with what you did.
And if anything, you're getting more excitement here because the Thunder were an actual exciting team to watch, regardless of the fact that they were the 10 and 11 seed.
They were a joy to watch. It's not like they're playing boring fundamentals or they're just whack. They're an actually youthful team that has potential, and alongside coming next season, they're getting Chet. Like they're having things.
They're just setting players up at this point, bro. Because it's not even like yeah, you're building their resumes and that's cool and all, but bro, like you're making arguments that
it's shining on their name, but it's also giving them tarnish because everybody's gonna say, bro, he did not deserve it.
Yeah.
He could have been third, bro. If I would have looked at this third team and I would have seen Damian Lillard, Shea Gilchrist Alexander, I would have been fine.
Hey, Gilchrist. But,
yeah, Gilchrist. Sorry, but nobody would have disagreed and saying, okay, that's not a bad idea. The problem is you're putting him in the conversation with players that are considered all-time greats at this point.
Like, if you really wanted to fix it, bro, nothing on the first team is wrong other than Shea. You could have swapped out Shea for Curry. Now, for temporary reasons, we're going to bump Shea down to second team. Shea is there with Donovan Mitchell. Now, if you really want to get into it, we should put De'Aaron Fox or John Morant second team and bump Shea down again. So now, and Donovan Mitchell, honestly,
I don't think he deserves it.
You could bring it. Actually, you know what?
I'll agree more on Ja more than fucking Donovan.
We could bump both of them down. We could bump Shea and Donovan Mitchell down for De'Aaron Fox and John Morant, and then we can make whatever argument we can for Shea and and Damian to stay there. Donovan Mitchell, maybe he has an argument over Shea
because he dropped 70. No, thank you, bro. I'm sorry.
But that's what I mean. The criteria of not just stats, but just like winning team. And
there are players on the Cavs that contributed more to Cavs winning basketball than Donovan Mitchell this season.
Did SGA get first team because of that stupid ass clutch player award shit that people were paying attention to?
De'Aaron Fox?
Shea Gilgeous.
He didn't get clutch player of the year. De'Aaron Fox did.
No, but he was in the running.
Play of the year?
No. He was in the running.
What award is that?
Wasn't he?
What award is that?
It's the new award that they're rolling out. So like they're renaming awards and giving new ones to people. And clutch player of the year was one of them. Like coach of the year, that wasn't a thing up until this year.
How the fuck did Shea Gilgeous get that many first team votes?
It says this year's winner of the clutch player of the year was De'Aaron Fox.
Yeah, but
is that what you?
I'm saying he was a finalist, I think.
But I'm saying, were they looking at the stats and looking at his clutch numbers?
I don't know how you could clutch that because clutch numbers is very weird to say.
You know what I think it is? I think they did it like points in the fourth quarter under a certain amount of time in regulation and maybe factored into OT as well. And because De'Aaron Fox, they did it by points. I remember seeing a graphic that they did it by points. De'Aaron Fox had the most clutch points that were crunched in by the end of the season. That's why he got it. So that's what it is. But it's like, even if that's the case, clearly it didn't do shit for De'Aaron Fox because he got third team. So we can't do that.
It just doesn't make any sense.
I'm trying to into the mind
exactly
of why they voted.
No, LeVar, like it's just it seems like the more you dive into this, the more convoluted it gets.
There's no real there's no logic behind it.
I was trying to find.
It seems like the NBA is. I think the NBA is trying to focus maybe more on the names.
But
I don't know.
I guess bringing new names, but it's like. Again, now you're putting somebody who just got clutch player of the year, has a unanimous coach of the year on his belt, and he literally proved himself to be an all-star, which he almost didn't even make, by the way. Let's really talk about it. De'Aaron Fox he got filled in as a sub for somebody on the all-star team.
Who did he sub in for?
I don't remember.
I don't even remember, bro. That was really.
I'm not gonna lie to you. That was under my
Is it Paul George?
knowledge.
It's probably
I didn't
Paul
know
George.
he was a sub.
Was it Paul George?
It might have been Paul George, but there was a bunch of people that didn't get in. Like Kevin Durant didn't end up playing, so Sabonis got in. But yeah, like now
Okay.
they're third team, but now we got Shea reaching first team. Didn't even make the All-Star game, and just because of the stats that he had, he's all the way in first. His team barely made the play-in. Like, you see what I mean? Like, again, like the more we try to make sense of it, the more everything just becomes invalid. Like, there's no logic behind these votings anymore.
Also,
not this season, at least.
Also, I'm not gonna try and make sense of it in terms of the stats, but Jimmy Butler getting the All NBA selection over Bam Adebayo, who was the Miami Heat's All-Star for the All-Star game.
How are you an All-Star and not All NBA?
Jimmy wasn't an All-Star.
Jimmy wasn't an All-Star. Bam Adebayo was.
Jimmy hasn't been in an All-Star game in a minute.
Why? What the fuck?
He doesn't fucking play.
DK over Bam is crazy. Fuck Bam Adebayo. That's just my personal agenda.
That's a lot of people's personal fucking agenda. I don't know a nigga that likes Bam Adebayo. But
Bro, I have him and Ayton in the same sentence, bro. Both whack.
The only thing about Bam is that like there's games where
I don't get it. I'm looking at Jimmy's stats. What do you mean? Is it because of the number of games he plays?
Yeah, the number of games he plays.
It really could have been because
he played 64 games this season.
That's what I don't understand, bro. John Morant.
No, I'm talking about like
61.
Nah, in the early part of the season, was he playing that much? I don't think he was.
I mean, it doesn't even matter about the early season.
I mean, 22 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 steal on a very successful playoff team. I would think that's enough.
Who's the very successful playoff team we're talking about?
But I think his stats.
Second round is not successful. About to be eliminated the Knicks. I'm sorry, LeVar.
No, but Gabe, this is all crunched down for the beginning season. We got to remember these are not included postseason awards.
That's another thing.
Like,
why don't we just wait until the end? Why don't we just wait for the end of the season to call it?
The Heat almost lost to the Hawks in the fucking play-in, so we can't factor that in. This playoff.
What does that tell you about the Knicks? I'm sorry, but I don't know. Maybe they should just wait. Why do they have to do it in the middle of the postseason?
I don't know, bro. Like, it doesn't make sense.
Why don't they wait and see who contributes to what?
I'm not gonna lie. You got niggas saying talking about the regular season doesn't matter that much. You can't do that.
But you don't even make it to the postseason without the regular season, so it's like it's nothing's making sense
but
anymore.
Even if you take away the awards and wait until after the postseason to like vote on it, it's kind of like they don't.
It brings too much discrepancy because now look, we have an 8 seed team that's about to make it to the fucking Eastern Conference Finals, maybe even the finals.
Yeah,
so you see what I mean? Like they didn't do shit in the regular season, but now they could potentially make it to the finals. So that's why we can't do shit like that, waiting till the end of the finals to give these awards out. They had to be regular season awards. We have postseason awards for a reason.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Adding more postseason awards.
I don't know. The NBA's in terms of voting, I don't agree if they open it up to the fans. Because I'm not gonna lie to you, a lot of these fans
don't even deserve that because fans are all about recency bias.
No, it's not. Fans are basic. They got these are normie mentalities, bro. I'm not gonna let normies come in here and think they understand basketball. No.
Like we're letting casuals come in and fucking like give out recency bias awards. I'm not gonna.
No, thank you. What they need to do is just let numbers speak. Like it's not that hard. Let the players do what they do. Let their performances show you what they do. Like, it doesn't matter, like, what's happening, like, on and off the court because I'm bringing this up because of John Morant. Like, what he's doing on the court gives him an all-NBA goddamn performance when he's on the court.
What the fuck made them pick Jimmy Butler over Pascal Siakam?
Like, you know what? Nah, because we could take this now with a grain of salt and say that this is a stepping stone now to make things actually fucking work.
Nah, you good.
Because now, this year, we clearly gave non-media guards more attention. Fine. We gave him attention now. De'Aaron Fox got everybody's attention. Fucking Shai Gilgeous, he already got everybody's attention. Now they got it. Cool. Now,
but this is also detrimental to him too, because if he doesn't put up next season, he's done.
But now let's make it what it should be. Now it doesn't matter if you're a non-media guard or a media guard. Now we're giving spotlight now to these media guards. Make a system where it's actually logical. Doesn't matter if it's fair or not. Play the way you should be playing. Have your team win the way they should win, and you'll be all NBA. Like, I don't want to be that type of person that says that it should always be stats, but it doesn't make sense to me how you're all NBA and you're a losing team. And that's no disrespect to Luka, because we know Luka's been in this losing ass fucking team for 6 years now. 5 going on 6 years now. Like, we gotta make a system that works, because clearly there's no sense being made here. Everyone's mad about this list. I've never seen people get mad about this list before.
Yeah. Well, last year I remember getting mad because Devin Booker was first team and Curry was second.
That flipped me the fuck off, bro.
That was nuts to me.
But last year's first team was Luka, Devin, Giannis, Tatum, and Jokic.
Yeah, that was the
I don't see a problem there.
The first and second
except
team
for
usually in recent years has just been,
the GOAT,
one in, one out.
Best in the era.
Yeah,
the best that year.
They get interchanged because it's like they're always competing with each other, those top 10 guys.
I would just put Curry over Devin, but
if you're putting somebody like Shai Gilgeous-Alexander first team, the difference between him and Luka and the fact that they're a losing team playing mad good is that there are arguments for Luka being a top 5 NBA player in the league. There is nobody saying logically that Shai is a top 10 player.
Yeah.
You see what I mean? You can't be all NBA first team and not be top 5.
Mm.
So we gotta there's gotta be a system that works. I don't know what the fuck it is. Like, I can't give you a cohesive one, but that's not my job to figure it out. It's just fucking weird that we're complaining about this shit. We shouldn't be.
SGA first team is crazy. It's the fact that he got so many votes. It wasn't even close.
You're seeing the votes?
Yeah, he got 63 out of 100 possible.
God
damn.
What?
As a guard? In all the guards?
I
don't give a fuck about the votes compared to everybody else, but amongst the guards, that's how many he got?
That's crazy. Can you say that again? Out of 100, how much?
63 out of 100.
That's wild, actually.
That means Luka must have gotten around 80, fucking maybe 90 something.
60. Luka got Shai got more first place votes than Luka. Wait, whoa.
You're not that ass.
I'm reading this shit. Wait, hold on. This should just
tell me you're reading it wrong.
Shai. The media is saying that Shai is the best guard in the league with these votes that I'm seeing right now.
You see why this is a problem? You really
see
why this is a problem.
Wait, hold up. Okay, Shai got 63 first place votes. Luka got 60. Donovan got 45. Curry got 17.
You're not. No, bro. I want to be done.
Dame got 0. Fox got 1. This is for first team.
First place. But that I want to be done. De'Aaron Fox got
the media basically says SGA is the best guard.
Fox got less first place votes, and not even just less, 40 something less first place votes than Donovan Mitchell. Stop, bro.
That's not even crazy. That's not even crazy to me. That's not even the craziest part to me, though.
The fact that the thing is crazy to me is the problem. 1 first place vote.
Because Donovan Mitchell was averaging 28 this season.
Yeah, but De'Aaron Fox was averaging damn near the same thing and more all-around stats too. But he was a top seed in the West and not even close, bro. Did you see the discrepancy between the 3rd and 4th seed in the West? It was almost 15 games. They blew every other team out the water that wasn't the Grizzlies and the Nuggets. The Cavs were close to being 7th seed.
De'Aaron Fox, 25 and 6. I'm trying to make sense of this shit, and
you're gonna hurt yourself. That's what I'm saying, bro. Yeah. You can't make sense out of this shit.
Donovan Mitchell, 28 and 4.
It's just we have to hear this because it's baffling, and it's like people need to understand that this shit is retarded. Pardon my language, but Like, come on. Like that. I don't get it, bro. Like these are
It doesn't make any sense.
like these awards now are just being pointless now. If we're doing this, these awards are pointless now. Like Curry might just reach the fucking finals again this year, and like he's All NBA second team, and not even close to
He won the
Donovan
finals
Mitchell.
last year, and he was second team.
And he's not even close to
Deja
Donovan
vu.
Mitchell in place of votes. 20-something less first place votes, and the fact that
Curry is
27.
the fourth
like-
best guard in the NBA.
But yeah, bro, that's funny. That's a funny fucking joke to me. As a matter of fact, that makes me want to see Flight React's fucking reaction to this now. I really want to see this because there's no way. How many first place votes did LeBron get? Not that I care about
Zero.
LeBron.
0.
Yeah, I mean, I don't care. But
I'm gonna just say this: he
Over
didn't
Jimmy
have an
though?
All NBA caliber season this year either.
Yeah,
I mean,
32.
it
That's enough.
hasn't really been like that. Like LeBron, just like he's played good. Like, but it's the fucking
I'm talking
Lakers,
about the
bro.
regular season. The Lakers made that run for the 7th seed when he was injured with that foot. It was Anthony Davis that was the best player on that team.
LeBron's averaging 28, 8, and 6. That's an All NBA stat line right there.
For
Played
third team.
55 games. Oh, but he was averaging those numbers while they were the 13th seed. That's what I'm saying. Like,
Glazing.
I mean, the best argument to make is that he could be over Jimmy Butler. That's it, though. That's literally it. He doesn't belong on first team.
He definitely
He's
does.
past that.
He doesn't. But I think he's perfectly fine on third.
Yeah,
this
that's what I'm saying.
season.
Like, I can't complain about that. Like, what I can complain about is the guards, especially. Like, this is especially bad.
let's see. I don't know. I'm checking the games played for everybody.
Like, I don't even want to make an argument for Julius Randle right now because of the shit that he's doing in the postseason, but he should be above Jimmy, maybe. Actually, he probably should. If we're basing it on regular season, everything that you could even imagine about Julius Randle has been better than Jimmy Butler. Better stats, better team, better standings. Actually, more media than Jimmy Butler, too, at this point, I feel.
Yeah, he plays in New York, so it's definitely better media.
So it's like, why the fuck is he below Jimmy? Again, this shit doesn't make sense.
This nigga averaging 25 and 10, bro. Julius for the regular
And he
season.
made the All-Star game. Again.
Yeah.
So,
Jaylen Brown really made that shit as a forward?
that's
What?
weird.
I'm not gonna lie.
My only thing about him making it as a forward is probably because there was way too much comp in the guards, and they wanted him to make it, so they gave him the forward. They gave him the forward spot.
But these media members, they don't like convene on that type of shit. Like
Clearly, the fuck not. They cast their own ballots and then turn them in. They don't meet as a
Yeah.
collective to do
Yeah.
this shit.
So that's weird.
That's how it should
That's
be,
weird
though.
that they just collectively voted Jaylen Brown as a forward when he's a guard.
I mean, clearly, nobody convenes for any of these fucking awards. Do you remember us talking about Walker Kessler almost being Rookie of the Year at one point?
That was crazy.
Not him being Rookie of the Year, but the fact that Paolo
You gotta
Banchero
vote.
didn't get unanimous MVP because
Yeah,
of that
you gotta
Salt Lake
vote.
Tribune motherfucker.
That's crazy.
Like, shit makes no sense. How do we have the same voting process as fans as actual members of the conglomerate?
Jesus.
It hurt me to even say that out loud. We have the same voting process as media members who work for this fucking organization. This shit is sickening, Mo. Like these All NBA awards are really shaping up to be worthless. Like the only awards that are gonna matter right now are postseason awards. And a lot of these new awards are looking like fucking participation trophies.
With that Western Conference MVP bullshit that they got going on.
Like, now whatever though. I don't give a fuck. Like, we can have a problem, but I guess we can't do shit about it. All we can do is complain and hope they fucking fix it. This shit is crazy. This shit is really crazy. Bottom line, Knicks game and Warriors game tonight. I need Game 7s out of both of these teams. That's all I got to say.
I'm not even gonna hold you.
I need Game 7s out of both of these. That's it. That's all I got.
Let me check the guards real quick. Hold on.
If y'all got anything else to say, go
Yeah,
right
got
the
any
fuck
final
ahead,
thoughts
bro.
before we head out?
I let it all out. I caught a migraine talking about the Knicks.
Need a drink.
Just based off my criteria, D-Book should have gotten over Dame.
Wait, before we go, can you
Yeah.
crunch these numbers real quick? How many games did both of those niggas play this season?
D-Book played 53. Dame played 58, I think I saw. So it's a 5-game difference.
I don't even know, bro, because I was managing D-Book for my fantasy team, but I never got the chance to really look at him because he's been injured through almost all of it. So I can't even make an argument. But
50, 28, 28, 5 and 5 for Book.
And for Dame?
32, 5 and 7.
Okay, so yeah, I'm not gonna complain. Yeah, that's Dame's.
That's
Average.
Dame's.
The only thing about Devin Booker that saved him was the fact that he's a media guard and his record in the West.
Yeah, I'm saying based off my criteria, like he got the 4th seed. Dame ain't make the play-in. You gotta go, bro.
Yeah, but
Dame gotta get to.
clearly,
I fucking hate
clearly
Dame
that criteria means that we have to redo everything. But yeah, that's it for me, bro.
6.
That's it for Game 2. LeVar, any
All
closing thoughts before you close this shit out for us, bro?
All right. Buckets and box offices. I'm LeVar.
I'm Gabriel.
It's Randall.